The Rewatchables, brought to you by the Ringer Podcast Network. We can find The Watch with Chris Ryan.
Here I am.
Big hit episode with Vince Gilligan.
Yeah. Was it a hit?
It seemed like it was a hit.
Thanks,
People
Bill.
want to know about Pluribus.
Yeah. Have you checked it out over the Thanksgiving weekend?
I'm saving it.
Okay.
Oh.
I heard it's good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Van Lathan, Higher Learning.
Absolutely.
Ringer Tailgate.
Yeah.
Red Hot Show right now with all the LSU drama.
Going crazy. So much happening.
And then the Pew Pew.
Pew Pew. Midnight Boys. Forgot the name of the podcast.
I'm actually the new head coach of North Texas. I'm going to be leaving the Ringer.
You like that?
Yeah.
You're going over there to take the job?
Yeah.
Before we get to the pod today, somebody sent me a video. Somebody went through all of the HBO movies from the 80s and how many times they aired and did a top 50. It's on YouTube. I'll tweet it out.
This is right up my alley. I love
Where do they
this.
get this data?
He went through somehow every single week of HBO programming. Couple highlights. Eddie and the Cruisers, 16th. Most airings.
Eddie and the Cruisers
I don't know if
is
that
an
was
HBO
too high or
original
too
movie?
low. It was
No,
just
it's
on
just
all the
HBO
time.
Oh,
Movies
broadcast
they
I
reruns.
thought this was HBO original movies. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Victory, 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Lone Wolf McQuaid, I thought was going to be really high. It was only 37th. I thought that was disappointing.
The distortion field of your own nostalgia.
Number 1, Bill Cosby himself.
Yeah, it was on all the time.
It was a devastating number 1. It was 25 minutes of it was so
But you gotta
into this
keep it
clip.
real though, man.
Yeah, and it was like, what's the number 1 movie going to be? And it was Bill Cosby himself.
Oh, I'm shocked this list hasn't been publicized before.
Yeah.
And you gotta keep it real. Remember the bit about the son playing football from Bill Cosby himself?
It was on all the
Bill
time.
was just
Cosby
on
himself.
all the time.
Woody Allen's Manhattan, number 2 with a bullet.
Eddie and the Cruisers, 16th.
Yeah.
The streets are just shouting for the Rewatchables. We just need it somewhere streaming.
What a
We have
oddly...
Tubi, we have Howdy, we have Pluto.
We
One of
did
these places
pump up the
can't do
volume
it.
without a streaming option. Do you feel like people just have to be able to see it though?
I want people to see it. You know, you've seen it, right?
Eddie and the Cruisers, of course.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
Have you seen Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives?
I don't like that movie as much. I don't like when we go to Canada with Eddie and he's working construction. Not on my list. That did not make the top 50. A movie that we're about to do is our 12th Sylvester Stallone movie, a movie we've been circling for a while. Rocky 2 is next. This episode of The Rewatchables is presented by State Farm. Whether you're debating watching that award-winning sports drama or rewatching your comfort buddy comedy movie for the 10th time, choices are important. When it comes to choosing coverage, a State Farm agent can help you find options that are right for you. Go online at statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to get help from one of their local agents like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. All right, guys, it's our 12th Sylvester Stallone movie, Rocky 2. We've done 3, we've done 4, we've done 1. We've done Creed.
Yeah.
Haven't done 2. I'm going to go through the Stallone movies we've done. He's now tied for 4th all time.
This is a
CR.
great example of executive unitary theory, where this is like you putting with your sheer act of will, just making Stallone top 4 for us.
But arguably not enough Stallone.
What are we
You
missing?
could say like there's 5 we haven't done. I
Okay,
like
well-
Daylight. I like Lockup.
Daylight's Lockup?
I like Nighthawks.
You're scraping the bottom of the
Nighthawks is
barrel.
cool.
Nighthawks, sorry.
So he's tied for 4th all time now with Denzel. Here's what we've done. So we did Rocky, the most important Stallone movie. We did Rocky 3, I think the most entertaining. Rocky 4, the most 80s. It's the
with
personification
Cold
of
War
80s
stuff,
Stallone.
Sure.
First Blood, I think the best 80s.
Best 80s what?
Best 80s Stallone movie.
Okay.
Victory, most underrated.
That was
Beloved.
a fun pod.
Cobra, most ridiculous. Over the Top, best bad movie he's ever made. Tango and Cash, guilty as pleasure.
Oh, Tango and Cash.
Cliffhanger, I think his best 90s movie. Copland, his biggest swing. Creed, best 21st century movie he made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what is Rocky 2?
Rocky 2. Rocky 2 is the most important of the Rocky movies to me.
Oh, explain.
So I was trying to figure out why I like Rocky 2 so much. Like I told you, I like the movie.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one of my favorite ones.
I mean, it's not a hot take. The last 28 minutes of the movie is
Of Rocky 2 or Rocky 1 you're talking
Rocky
about?
Rocky 2.
Okay.
So there's 2 reasons why I like the movie so much. Number 1, this movie plays like an HBO 24/7 episode.
Yeah.
So when you watch HBO 24/7, it's all slice of life. This is what I'm buying. These are the commercials that I'm going to. This is the life of a pro fighter. And then at the end of it, it's the fight. And this is how that movie really is. There's really not much plot happening. It's like a long HBO 24/7 movie. And then, whereas Rocky stands alone as the original Rocky, shall I say, stands alone as this incredible dramatic achievement, this movie is kind of the actual beginning of the Rocky franchise as this being a sports action movie franchise. The first one is a very small drama, and it's more about, the life of this guy, this big shot that he takes. But this movie is the movie where you're in this world and the world is forming for the lore of Rocky to deepen and become what it's going to become. And I like this version of it, the over-the-top, super muscled, us against the Russians. That's the Rocky that I like more than the understated version of it.
What do you have, CR?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this movie for me, Van makes a really good point that this is like the beginning of the Rocky saga and the Rocky franchise. What I like so much about Rocky 2 is that it is essentially a remastered version of Rocky. It's essentially a remake. I mean, you start with, but I call it a remastered version because in the first 10 minutes are essentially the end of Rocky with some technical embellishments. I think they're using the same footage, but I believe that they ran it through some processing to make it look a little bit better. They did some insert shots. And then for the most part, beat for beat, the story is relatively the same. A guy who's down in his luck, who finds a girl, who finds a trainer, who finally finds the will to fight against impossible odds. And then everything for the last 30, 40 minutes is right out of Rocky 1, essentially, in terms of like the training, the montage, the entrance to the fight, everything like that. You just have some different emotions going on there. So yeah, I think that this is an example of something I wish Hollywood almost would try more of, which is essentially the sequel that is just a remake.
It's interesting because I don't feel like we talked about sequels before in Rewatchables. Like somewhere in the late 70s into the early 80s, sequels became, we should
expanding.
This is like a huge money opportunity.
Yeah.
We should do this. This was like the purest form of a sequel where that Rocky, the original one, had a beginning, middle, and end, and it was supposed to end. And then people loved the character and won the Oscar. And then everybody was kind of like, can this guy come back?
I just want to hang out with Rocky more.
Yeah.
Because I saw this in the theater. I remember it was another one I remember. I went with my best friend, Reese Genzer, Cleveland Circle. And it was the only...
I don't think I've heard Reese before.
What are these names?
Where'd Reese go?
What happened to Reese?
He was my best friend in first, second,
Where
third,
is he
fourth
now?
grade.
What do you do?
I don't know.
What do you do to you, though?
Hold on for a second.
He
you
switched
dropped him.
schools, and that was it.
All right.
So
That's what
Reese
happens.
switched schools and there's no more Reese.
I mean, I'm sure he exists.
So what is he up to?
I'm sure he's doing great. I don't know.
So Reese has never reached out?
No, we exchanged emails a while ago.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
How
We're
come
just
you never
like,
talk
man,
about me?
how you
on the
doing?
pod?
Yeah. Reese is listening to a bunch of pods.
Yeah, he's like, we saw Rocky 2 together.
Yeah,
What was
we went to see that
that?
movie
Maybe
together.
he'll
What
reach
the
out
hell?
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we saw this, and it was the only time in my life I remember, and I think I've talked about this before, the entire theater cheering like it was a real sporting event. Like for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet.
And it was a lot of kids, and everybody just wanted Rocky to win. And people, it was like we were on closed circuit watching like Leonard Hearns. Are you going to make a...
No.
Go ahead.
This is Boston, though, right? Yeah, they wanted Rocky to win. They wanted Rocky to eke out the victory.
And the double knockdown was an all-time, like, oh my God. What? And they did a really good job of the announcer going, although they bent the rules, but it's like, whoever gets up first, and you're just like, they set the stakes perfectly, and everyone went nuts when he won. Like, nuts.
I got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I think that I may have spent a significant part of my life thinking Rocky 2 was Rocky 1.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if I even saw it.
I mean, they kind of merged together into one giant movie.
You know what's funny? When we did Rocky 1, when I rewatched it, I kept waiting for the scene where Mickey tells Rocky that he shouldn't fight Apollo because
his eye.
Because of his eye, because he's too slow. If I can get that shot on you, think about what Creed would do to you. He's going to hurt you permanent, but it's actually in the second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they do bleed together. They are 1A and 1B of one big movie in some ways.
It's an interesting from a rewatchable standpoint. And there's a reason we waited to do it because, when you see it the first time, second time, third time, but after 45, 50, almost 50 years of this movie, There's about an hour where you're like, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I would call this
The coma scene's 11 minutes.
This is only rewatchable in the sense that if you do not know where it's going, it is unwatchable. Like if you are watching this for the first time or the first time in a really long time, you're like, holy shit.
Nothing's happening.
How many jobs is this guy going to get and get fired from? And then now Adrian's in a coma.
It feels like
he's reading to her again.
It feels like a series of deleted scenes on YouTube. It's like deleted scenes, Rocky 2, but it's the actual movie for 45 minutes.
But back to your point, it assumes that you care so deeply about the character.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you just don't care about Adrian getting her part-time job at the pet shop back.
Yes.
It just assumes a deep connection to the characters. And at the end, that's kind of why it works, is because when he's holding that belt at the end of the movie, all of those feelings just come pouring out of you.
It's kind of brilliant how they do it, but I don't know how rewatchably fun it is to watch his dignity to just get stripped away.
Watching him in the meatpacking plant or getting rejected at the temp
how about
agency.
when he's doing
the boxing gym.
Doing the boxing gym
That's
with
a big
the bucket.
nitpick for me too.
And the guy's
That's
like,
a big
get
nitpick
closer.
for me too. Huge nitpick.
Why? Well, we get to it.
He's too famous to work as a trainer.
Number one.
Or not even a trainer, as
I've been in a lot
janitor, basically.
In a lot of boxing gyms all over this city and other cities. He just would not be treated that way. Just no way. They would not treat him like that. Like up at Phil, sometimes Zab Judah will come in, Donna Dragon Wilson will come in. This just doesn't matter. He would not. Guys who have even had 5 or 10 pro fights, you looked at as a different species in a gym like that. And there are other pros in there. They would in no way, shape, or form, somebody that just went to war like that, would they have treated him that way.
Well, the good news is that's not even one of the 10 most ridiculous things about this movie, including that he's blind in his right eye goes 15 rounds with Creed. This was a big movie for Stallone, CR, because between Rocky 1 and 2, comes out with Fist. When was the last time you cranked out Fist?
I'm not sure I've ever seen Fist.
Yeah, does Sean even own Fist on Blu-ray, you think?
I don't own Fist.
Maybe Black Friday sale on the Kino Lorber site. Sean's grabbing Fist, 78% off.
We should live call Sean and be like, do you own this on 4K?
Oh, he definitely does. So Fist bombed. And then he directed and starred in Paradise Alley, which seemed good on paper, but that also flopped. And
is that like a Great Depression kind of comedy?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
People are like, can you just be Rocky again?
Yeah.
But sequels, he uses that to his advantage.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, you tell the story of the making the film, but...
Yeah, I can do that quick. Completes the screenplay in 1977. Calls it Rocky 2 Redemption. Strong title.
Was
supposed to get John Avildsen to direct, but he's doing Saturday Night Fever, a good movie that we've done on the Rewatchables.
Avildsen later says he's I wasn't super pumped to just remake the same movie.
Yeah.
But it had conversations with Stallone about some interesting wrinkles that Rocky's character could go through that we can talk about later.
Stallone basically says, I have to direct or I'm not going to be involved. Studio breaks. $7 million budget. He gets a lot of points. And it becomes the highest grossing sequel ever. It holds the record until Empire Strikes Back 2 years later, or 1 year later. $7 million budget makes $200.1 million and then is on cable for the next 48 years. So this is about as good as it could be for him and sets up the 80s for him, more importantly.
Right.
Sets up Nighthawks, Victory, First Blood, Rambo, everything. It sets up the next 15 years of him being an A-plus lister because he proved people wanted to come back to see Sly Stallone. It's interesting, though. He's like a heavier... I don't know what happened between Rocky 2 and Victory, basically, 2 years later. But his face...
You don't know what happened?
Well, I don't know whether he just, stopped eating bread or...
What do you think happened?
Well, he got thinner. You think he had surgery?
He's on steroids.
But he's big bulk. I think he was on steroids in 1 and 2, though.
But his body...
Better steroids?
It's 70s steroids.
It's
They're pretty
ridiculous.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, like the 70s make you water...
Well,
steroids?
He probably has more money, has different steroids he can get. He gets more into it, and then things are changing along those fronts. But obviously, by the time
he didn't use steroids, though Drago did.
Yeah, true.
Rocky 4,
Rocky
he's
was natural.
doing it naturally. He's just lifting
wood
logs.
cutting and all of that.
That's
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
He's lifting Polly and the sled.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's kind of a doughier, very 70s Stallone.
But
and
the
that guy
size
goes
is coming
away.
along, and by the time 3 comes, he's like an action figure. He's he's He-Man.
He's one of those people in Rocky 1 and 2. You could have told me he was 6'4", and I could have believed it as a little kid. But he was really 5'7.5"?
Yeah, small.
Casting whatever. What do you think? Do you have a steroids take, Craig? Rocky?
I don't know how if he was on steroids
Were
in
you
1 and
prepared for
2.
this?
Yeah.
But he's 100 million% on steroids in 3 and 4. You can't look like that.
4.
The
Yeah.
whole his whole body. By the
In
time
3,
we get to
he's like fully oiled up all the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
in 3.
yeah, by the time we get to even First Blood Part 2, like
Yeah.
it's obvious that he's training hard and he's on something.
He could be natural in 1 and 2, maybe.
So the big calling card of this movie, as it was on marathons forever and ever, was how good the last 28 minutes are.
Mm-hmm.
The moment we get Mick going, well, what are we waiting for? This is the best movie of all time. It might be the best run of a rewatchable movie. Every single moment is perfect.
It might be the best running in film history.
You know what? I'm
Running.
so shocked. I'm so shocked at how moved I was rewatching it. The
Yeah.
scene just works. It's timeless. It's classic. Just Rocky running with all the kids. After all of this time, it should not be moving, but you want the guy to win. You want that guy to figure his life out. I still don't think I want him to beat Apollo, but he's running with the kids, and the scene gets the whales out of you. It gets
Oh my
the-
God. Yeah. Yeah.
I was the exact same age of those kids, and I think that might have been the coolest moment of my life to that point. Just the chance that kids my age got to run
Yeah.
with Rocky, like, broke your brain. It's like, oh, I'm so jealous of all 800 of these kids, specifically the one who turns into Carl Lewis for like 2 seconds
Sure,
trying to
yeah.
keep up with them.
Uh-huh.
One of the great athletes in the history.
He
of
runs
movies.
right by my old Little League field on the Parkway there.
Oh, you showed me.
Yeah.
Showed me when we were in Philly.
There's some controversial how long he ran that we'll get
Yes.
into later. But
No,
that
I
kid who
think-
keeps up with him,
I would also say his pace is unsustainable.
Right, he's
they're
going.
sprinting.
I just thought about a young Bill in Boston, like stalking out joggers trying to run behind
Wishing
him.
that like Gordie Howe
Yeah.
coming out of a store
can
with
you imagine
6
you-
cases of beer.
You're just playing in Philadelphia and Rocky's running by, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Come on, let's join him." And
Yeah,
you're just
he's got a whole
in this
yeah.
jogging pack. There's no Ebert review of this movie,
But
but on TV, Siskel said he loved it and that he was looking forward to Rocky 3. That it is Siskel and Ebert. Ebert said, "I really did enjoy it," and he thought the sequel's fight scene was better. But the big thing is he wrote a piece about watching this with Muhammad Ali.
very cool piece. It's on the Ebert site. I guess maybe that's why he didn't review it, is because he wrote a feature, which is, did he write a lot of features?
That was a pretty unusual piece. It's a pretty famous Ebert piece, and Ali had not gotten the tar beaten out of him by Holmes yet, so he was still relatively coherent. Some of the Ali highlights, he, obviously identified with Apollo Creed. He said, Apollo sounds like me, insulting the opponent in the press to get him psyched out. That's me exactly. He criticized Stallone's boxing, says it's good acting, it's not boxing. And he points to the guy in training in the background, says, that guy in the red trunks back there, you can see he's a real fighter. This was interesting. He talked about he don't feel like fighting because his wife is sick. That's the truth. The same thing happened to me when I was in training camp during one of my divorces. You can't keep your mind on fighting when you're thinking about a woman. I don't know if this is true for your training.
For
In
me,
the gym. Yeah.
no, it helps me to think about
Helps you,
women.
okay.
Different OnlyFans models.
But they're watching.
Left Sophie
he
Rain.
goes,
Right. You know what I
He
mean?
says, I predict she's going to get well, and then Rocky's going to beat the hell out of Apollo Creed. That was a mid-movie Ali prediction. He said there's no way Rocky could hang with Apollo. He was jealous of Master and Disaster. And then he had this quote, for the black man to come out superior would be against all America's teachings. I have been so great at boxing, they had to create an image like Rocky, a white image on the screen to counteract my image in the ring. America has to have its white images no matter where it gets them. Jesus, Wonder Woman, Tarzan, and Rocky.
Wonder Woman. How'd she get thrown into it?
I don't know. That was Ali's take. That was Ali's
So
review.
out of nowhere.
They decided not to put that blurb on the poster
Okay.
Yeah.
from Ali. But those were his takes.
So when you watch the movie, you're just blown away at how good of an athlete Carl Weathers is. It's ridiculous, right? Carl Weathers moves like a fighter, throws punches like a fighter. He is.
He also looks like a fighter when he's just wearing a suit, moving around his house and moving through life. Yeah.
Obviously, Rocky was going to win. The spirit and then the I'm not giving up, all of that stuff. That's what the movie is about. Like when you go back, that's kind of the deal you're making with the film, is to like suspend the disbelief that Rocky could beat any of the opponents that he's ever fought. I will say, I find Apollo Creed in this movie to be fascinating.
Well, he doesn't smile, I don't think, once in the movie. He's so angry.
The scene, and we'll talk about it later, but the scene where they're trying to convince him not to do this, where everyone is completely afraid, and he is so resolute, he's not angry at all. He's fixated on what he has to do. And him overcoming this and then falling short and not being able to do it when Apollo slumps down and can't get up,
Yeah.
gutting. Just didn't have.
And then raises the arm at the end.
And then raises the arm at the end. Like, just his entire perspective in the movie, the reading of the hate mail, all of that, kind of an interesting look at the modern athlete and the kind of chances they take to protect their legacy. Like, one of the first times a movie really did it that I could connect to.
He's all wrong for us, baby.
Beat that man and he just kept coming.
He kept coming.
I have more to say
Incredible
on
by
this
Duke.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny knowing how the rest of the Rocky series goes, and he's so much fun in Rocky 3, Apollo Creed. There's no sign of that in Rocky 2. He just is like so fucking mad that Rocky almost beat him. The hate mail makes him so mad. All he wants to do is destroy the guy. And he's just like this really angry, vindictive character. And then Rocky 3 just.
Well, he also
See a
is
whole
just a
other side.
great, it's also like right at that moment where I feel like these guys are on camera, not just when they're competing, but when they're building up to fights or building up to any events. And so he's also like playing three different characters. There's the character in the ring, the character at home, and the character who's just being filmed at press conferences and any kind of public appearances. And so he always has like these little shades to the way he's performing, Weathers, I mean, that's just incredible.
It's funny. As a kid in the 70s, it never occurred to me what an Ali impersonation it was. Because the only champ I really knew was Ali. So I just thought all champs acted like this.
Sure.
But now as the years pass and you watch it, it's a very like interesting Ali / Hollywood hybrid character. There's a lot of Ali in it, especially the way he carries him, the way he talks, like
How
some of the
polished
words he uses.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a businessman. He's charismatic.
He's like, we talked about this with the first movie too. It's an interesting juxtaposition because, you know, Rock is really in the hood with criminals.
Yeah.
With his homeboy's sister.
Yeah.
Like in Philly, where when you look at Creed,
The singers around the garbage
the
can.
singers, what happened to that?
The
The
doo-wop.
doo-wop
The
group.
doo-wop guys, you know, warming
They just like
themselves.
to hang out on a nice cold Thursday night, singing some doo-wop songs.
Whatever you say to them, they go, but then, like, you can walk by and tell them, think about how dehumanizing. Walk by, hey, give me a little Frankie Lyman. Okay, fellas.
Yeah.
That's a jukebox in the neighborhood. Show some respect. But then when you see Apollo, a group of guys in suits, a dedicated PR guy
Yeah.
that's giving him advice on how he's going to look like the villain, so polished, like so methodical that he is literally conning Rocky into taking this fight. Our entire narrative in the story, which is this second fight, is based upon Apollo's ego. Fascinating character.
Also, it's possible it created the whole how to bully somebody into fighting you, and then the wrestling version of this that they just borrowed for the 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
and so on. Where
Which is cool because
Somebody
wrestling
calling out
comes into
another
the
wrestler.
movies. It was in 3, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very professional wrestling type of you got to fight me. What do you? Come on, let's go.
Right.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We have a lot going here with the categories, so we're gonna take a break. Come back with most Rewatchable scene. This podcast is sponsored by PayPal. Let's talk holiday shopping. Make the most of your money with PayPal. They give you the flexibility to pay in full, no fees, no interest. So whether it's the must-have toy or a tiered cheese board, PayPal helps you make the most of your money this holiday. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/payinfor. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457. All right, most rewatchable scene. You know, I get why they reran the last 6 minutes of Rocky 1 as a remaster, but for the marathons, it really always bothered me. I used to write about this a lot.
If they're doing a Rocky marathon, you don't
I think
like
it should just go right to them in the ambulance.
So here's the thing: as a discrete experience, though, if this movie doesn't have a fight in the beginning, there's no fighting for an hour and a half. Then,
Yeah, true.
and it's a tough watch if there's
That's
no
fair.
action
Yeah.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Rocky and Apollo go to the hospital. The opening credits are the first rewatchable scene because they have the remastered Rocky theme song.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na. You guys aren't with me?
Great title.
Dun-na-na,
I'm with you. I
Yeah.
just think you should be around
Dun-na-na-na.
the woman. Maybe you could be one of the guys.
Dun-na-na.
That's what you're auditioning for.
Bill doing a one-man doo-wop version of the
Bill
Rocky.
House.
Yeah, House could definitely be next to Frank
Bring
Stallone.
Reese back?
Bring Reese back.
I thought that song was really good. Could have gone badly. I like that you have brain damage. I don't see any. And then Creed in the wheelchair talking shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are the odds they end up at the same hospital in the same waiting room?
Well, there's
The
only
same-
like a couple of hospitals in Philly
Okay.
that you would really go to.
And we have that very small scene. Rocky taking the wheelchair over to Apollo, asking him if he gave him his best.
Mm.
It's a short one, but I like it. Rocky's marriage proposal.
Oh,
How's the
fantastic.
Philadelphia Zoo for you, CR?
Well,
A
I
lot,
was
of time,
gonna.
lot of good times there.
That's an interesting callback to the first movie. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember that.
The Gazzo's driver.
Gazzo's driver says
Oh,
retards
Rock,
like the
you
zoo.
should take it to the
yeah,
zoo.
yeah.
Retards like the zoo.
Right.
And then they get engaged.
They get
in the
engaged
zoo.
at the zoo.
I'm not saying I endorsed the language, but I noted that they brought it. It was Chekhov's zoo. You know,
Right.
This was a running joke with my buddy Gus and I all through the 80s. If one of us was going to propose, it'd be, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me too much. Classic line. I like when he invites the tiger. Rocky's just full brain damage for the first hour of this movie. Just doing that. Rocky filming a commercial.
brutal.
This hurts.
Yeah.
I think CR could have played the director.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it would have been a good
The
fun
true
role for me.
auteur that can't deal with the incompetent talent.
Yeah.
It's like Fincher making him do 60
the guy
takes.
can't read.
The guy can't read. You feel so bad for Rocky. Man.
Get out of here, sir.
CR, would you have bought Beast Aftershave?
Yeah, for sure. If I was a young Philadelphia kid just getting into puberty,
What was the aftershave and
Aquavelva?
Aquaman.
Nah, not that one. The one where they had different athletes and you were supposed to act. The audience is going crazy. They know what I'm talking about. But they would. You were supposed to be upstanding where you wore it, and the guys would come
It was
out.
not Old
Old
Spice.
Spice.
Was it Old Spice?
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Spice, and they would have guys in the Old Spice commercials and all that stuff. That's basically what he was doing, right?
Aquavelva had the athletes with like really, really attractive women. That was a campaign in the 80s that was very effective. That's
Yeah.
when Joe Montana met his wife.
Oh,
He
so
married
we
the
got-
Aquavelva lady.
Oh, so he was like, "I'm taking her home."
Did he
Yeah,
say, I
he's
was
like,
wondering
let's-
if you
let's
would
run
maybe
some
want to
lines.
get married to me?
He took her to the Philadelphia Zoo. Mickey doing the finger test with Rock is a great scene
Awesome
on the
scene.
stairwell.
Yeah, that's what.
He'd
fantastic.
hurt you permanent.
Hurt you permanent. Mick is the angriest guy that's ever
Poignant.
lived. Poignant.
Permanent.
Poignant.
And then when he wants to work back in the gym, he's like, "Where's your dignity?" It's just, it's really good. And Rock's, I think Stallone does. I think he has a couple really, really good acting scenes in this. I think that's one of them where you just feel like the guy's fucking lost his way and it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's
he's got a
tough
car
to be
lease.
trapped in a movie with someone making bad mistakes because of like brain damage, essentially, and also just like a lack of kind of imagination about what they could do with their life. And it's a kind of uncomfortable movie because for the second that they're like, you should invest in condominiums, or you should sign with this talent agency, or you should do this, or you should do that, and watching him, blow through his money and buy a house without going upstairs and all that stuff, it's just kind of like, this is like a pretty brave character to play because you don't get a lot of the hero moments until the last few minutes.
And they must have really believed in the climax of the movie because everything is played. It's so understated.
Yeah.
Like there's hardly any, should I say, huge dramatic failures from Rocky. When
No.
Rocky gets fired, hey, we gotta let you go.
Yeah.
When Rocky takes, hey,
Hey, can I work the rest of the day?
can I work the rest of the day? Like all of that stuff is just they're almost edging you to the big climax at the end. And sorry for that, but they almost get to get you. I apologize.
Jesus.
To get you to the big
Van
climax.
likes
at the-
going to the zoo too.
I like it. Yeah, it's great.
Well, the guy who fires him at the meatpacking,
Frank McRae.
Frank McRae, that guy.
48 hours.
Yeah, of course. Is it a
That's right. I called him that. He's so good. That's my favorite Angry Sergeant performance in a 70s or 80s police movie.
more than
is him.
Inspector Todd?
Yeah. Yeah, I like him more than Inspector Todd. I like how furious he is at Jack Cates.
Yeah.
He's really just had it. Jack Cates really screwed up. Apollo pushes Duke for a rematch. And then Duke does he's all wrong for us, baby. I saw you beat that man like I've never seen you beat anyone. The man kept coming.
One of the greatest monologues in any sports movie.
We don't need this kind of man in our life.
Yeah.
This is what they'll be saying about Drake May in January to Mahomes and Josh Allen. We don't need this kind of man in our life. The man kept coming. Let it go. This is when he's so good in this scene that Stallone must have filed it away as like,
bring this guy back.
when I kill Apollo in Rocky IV,
This is
there's
gonna
going to
be
be
the
a
guy.
really important log
Right.
cabin scene with this guy because I know he can do it. Apollo calls out Rocky on TV all the way to Mickey coming over for the
You mean the Musburger interview?
the Musburger.
Astonishing.
I never asked you to stop being a woman.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me to stop being a man. And then Mickey shows up. I think we ought to knock his block off. Paulie, Vansley's favorite character in movie history.
Yeah.
Really
worst.
funny in the press conference.
This really, I came around to your way of thinking this viewing.
What was it
Absolute
about Paulie this time?
The most big time fucking scumbag character I've ever seen. I wish he went out like
Or
like
a most
Tommy in
realistic
Goodfellas.
guy to have in a movie like this. I mean, he's not
What a
likable in
miserable
any
piece of
way.
shit, though.
I guess he is a plague on these people's lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like causes his sister, stresses her out into having huge
Premature labor. Yeah.
complications.
Where do you have him versus Rod Tidwell's brother?
Rod Tidwell's brother
Rod
was
Tidwell's
cool.
brother was basically fine.
He was,
compared
yeah,
to
he didn't really
Paulie.
do anything. He said a couple of things that were off color, but Paulie.
I told you he doesn't like going over the middle.
Shut up. And then she attacks. Paulie legitimately caused a premature
Yeah, he
baby
did.
and then
And is always
lost
like,
them
you
all their
should knock
money.
her teeth out.
And then advocates for domestic violence time after time.
And he
Terrible.
breaks the pinball machine at the
Which
beginning of Rocky
one does he get
III.
the robot in?
That's 4.
That's 4.
Yeah, Servo. Yeah.
They did Stallone. I refused to watch it, but he recut Rocky IV, and apparently the robot's out.
Oh, I love the robot.
When did he recut Rocky IV?
Oh, it's on Amazon.
Who asked for that?
Yeah.
It's Stallone. He's got nothing to do all day.
Why take the robot out? The robot's cool.
The robot's always bothered him. He took all the footage he shot and recut a different movie. It's on
Really?
Amazon.
He's got nothing to do all day.
He's in
What's he
Tulsa
gonna
Tulsa
do?
King.
Oh yeah, I guess he is
Yeah.
Tulsa King. All right. So we go through. Do you want to talk about the coma now?
Yeah.
Go for it, yeah.
I mean,
Why not?
isn't this what you go ahead. Go ahead.
It's 11 minutes of real time. Like, think how long 11 minutes is.
I know how long 11 minutes is. It's the same length as Ali Larder's dinner speech in the first episode of Landman season 2.
I was gonna say that's like a fourth quarter, like 17 play drive.
Yes.
Where they're like, they've had the ball 11 minutes. That's how long she's in the coma. Rocky's in church. Rocky's reading to her. Rocky's in the hospital. Paulie's there. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. But it does lead to she finally wakes up and say, yeah, about that fight. I just want you to do one thing for me. Win. And he like lights up, and then Mick. It's one of my favorite sports movie moments of all time.
Yeah.
Well, what are we waiting for? And then the music comes in. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
One arm push up against the
Yeah,
sunset.
and we're
Yeah.
just like, we are fucking back.
Yeah.
Training montage, we catching the chickens, we doing the whole, now we know it's the
One
fight
arm
is
sit
on.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the best angrily doing the jump rope, finishing and then whipping the jump rope down?
He is
I think he
the
perfected it.
goat of beating up scrap metal.
He is.
Right.
He's the training montage goat.
Well, I mean, there's a training montage in one. This is like, takes it up 9
But
levels.
then there's a training
and this-
montage in 4 too, again, that's just
Well,
breathtaking.
4 is 15 minutes
Yeah.
of training montages in a row
Yeah.
with like no dialogue. This sets the template for what happens
So
in
do
the
you
80s.
guys, let me ask you, fight expert, do you think, how close to the fight is he engaging in this training montage, and how long is he training for? Because I
I'm
feel
going to say
like
this is like 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
6 weeks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they started, he had probably 2 or 3 weeks of uninspired training.
Well, he's sitting around with Adrian for a long time too.
Right. So he's probably 6 weeks out.
I have a question for the group, including Craig. So we have the OK Motherfucker award for the exact moment when the movie goes up a notch.
I had that.
which is named after Al Pacino in Heat.
Okay, motherfucker.
When they're in that we're not watching them, they're watching us.
Mm-hmm.
LAPD, Police Department.
So we named that. That was a category somebody suggested.
We just got made. I was watching it again the other day.
Yeah. That's good. Do we change this award to well, what are we waiting for? Because technically, Heat's already up 9 notches. It's not like Heat needed the bump. So it's kind of a misnamed award, even though it was a great moment.
By
This is
okay, motherfucker, Al Pacino has already done the actual okay, motherfucker moment of Heat, which is, by the time I get to Phoenix, he'll be rising. He'll probably leave a note right on the door. Like, that's really when it jumps up a notch.
You get killed, walk your doggy. Yeah, I feel like we're already up a
That's the
notch.
give me what you got.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So I actually think we should change the award to well, what are we waiting for? Because there's
Because
too many
after
Heat
that-
awards anyway.
This movie actually
This
is
movie's
on the
in
same
a coma.
steroids. Yeah.
It's
in a
fucking
coma,
dead.
and then
dead.
it
And when
comes
she
up.
says win, you will run through a
So you
wall.
agree with that, Craig?
Yeah. The movie
Yeah.
is literally and figuratively in a coma.
Yeah.
And then it gets out. The
'Cause we-
coma is 11 minutes. The fight in the movie is only 8.
Yeah.
The coma's longer than the fight.
Yeah, that would have been one of my notes if you did a
It's
screening
also
for us.
permanent
Be like, yo,
darkness
Sly.
in Philadelphia. Like, he's just wandering around
Yeah.
South Philly ghost town at night, going to church and shit. It's so like, oh my God.
But from this point on, the movie makes use of all your emotions.
Yeah.
All of them. Like the movie gives you this emotional euphoria of the run.
Well, to be fair, it actually puts you in the headspace of Rocky.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is like you're basically sitting around for 90 minutes, and then for 30 minutes, your heart explodes.
Yeah.
Couple things I love in the montage. I love when he's carrying the log and he kind of loses it. It's like too heavy for him and he drops it and it seems like he's going to stop. And then he's like, no, I got to keep going. And he picks it back up. And it's just like a good perseverance part.
I personally just want a spin-off movie of the guy who runs the scrapyard, and Mick and Rock are like, can we come and hit this with hammers? And it's just like, yeah, man, knock yourself out.
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
Hey, dude, fucking Rocky Balboa is here.
Rocky
going
Balboa's
crazy.
beating the shit out of a Pontiac.
Can we give a shout out to Mickey's assistant, the black guy with like the,
Yeah.
I don't know, he's got bald, but he's got the hair on the sides.
George
And
Jefferson.
he has no lines at all. But he's fucking awesome for like 2 minutes. He's doing the
beating
medicine
Rock.
Ball thing. He's punching him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Isn't that guy's name Johnny? Is he? Because he's in the gym earlier,
Yeah.
right?
We never get any scenes with him.
There's another guy that I'm going to point out as some of the worst on-screen boxing I've ever seen before in my life. I don't think it's the same guy, but there's an extra in the background. I'll say this about the training montage.
Well, there's 2 training montages. So we have that first one that ends with the chickens and I got speed.
Mhm.
And then we have the running scene.
The running scene.
So I'm going to separate them because that's the next one I have.
But like, there's Rocky's training, but then there's Apollo's training. And it's interesting kind of to go back and forth
Yeah.
because what the montage really does is underscore that Rocky is training in his neighborhood. He's training with his people. He's getting back to himself, whereas Apollo's training is ego-driven
Yeah.
and focused on himself. It's dangerous for people. He's knocking people out without any concern for who they are. Bring me another one. Meanwhile, Rocky has all of these people helping him who love him and all of this stuff. It's clear they're fighting for different things.
Rocky runs through Philly. Red Jacket Kid. It's an incredible job by him trying
Yes.
to keep up. There's some stuff, I guess we can do it now, about how long he ran. Somebody tried to figure this out.
It was 30 miles, right?
It was 30.2 miles.
Yes.
If it went from where his South Philly house was all the way to the top of the art museum steps
Mhm.
in the same day.
And he
30.2 miles.
finished
Too much
his-
road work.
Yeah.
He finishes with
That's too
a
long.
dead sprint that is not a short sprint from where he starts at like the Rodin statue going up the art museum steps. It's got to be like 600 yards. I don't know. I'm not positive, but like he's running full out and then hits the steps and takes the steps with all the kids. Kids would be like falling down on the steps, like passed out.
12 dead.
Yeah, that would have been the dark version of this movie.
Also,
Two
like
kids
the-
die
yeah.
on the run.
Yeah.
One kid gets hit by a car. The big fight, the second round. Don't let up on this man. This man's dangerous. I'm dangerous. I love that everyone in the audience is getting ready for World War III. And Rocky going, I ain't going down anymore. And then they play the and you're like, okay, here we go. We're running the old movie back. So this was in the research. I don't know if this is true, but I watched it and it might be true. When they get ready for World War III and they're like pushing each other and have to be held back by the cornermen. Apparently Stallone and Weathers were actually mad at each other because some punches landed. And that was actual footage of them yelling at each other and having to be separated. And Stallone liked it, so he kept it in the movie.
Smart.
I don't know if that's true because this movie's been out for 47 years. And as you know, I feel like some of the half-ass gets made up as the years pass.
Yeah, there's not a lot of lore about this movie, so that's really interesting.
Yeah. Rounds 3 through 14 would be another rewatchable. And then the 15th round, the double KO.
When does he switch?
He switches in the 15th, but if you watch the movie, I feel like he's fighting Southpaw half the time in the movie, so who knows?
He also gets punched in his right eye like 400 times.
Yeah. Craig, what are your thoughts on the double KO? Just as a gimmick in a boxing movie.
The only thing that bothered me was Rocky doesn't get hit. I mean, he trips. It's a trip.
That's the thing. That's the technical error.
That's a pick and nick.
And it's like
it would be ruled a slip.
He would be only Apollo actually had to get up.
Also, yeah, and it wouldn't be that hard for Rocky to get up after a trip compared to Apollo, who was hit.
It depends on how exhausted he is.
I guess, but it's not the same.
Right.
I mean, he did get punched over 2,500 times, flush in the face. He couldn't see out of either eye, so I don't know. Maybe he couldn't figure out how to stand up. Rocky's speech at the end, too.
Oh, man.
My kid being born. This is the greatest day of my life.
Notice the wedding wasn't in there, so fuck that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm asking you guys are married. So like if you were to have like this like tremendous professional, I know the kids have to go in there, right? The kids have to go in there. But like, do you put like a sports enemy or something like that, like ahead of the marriage? Where does the marriage fit in?
As greatest day of my life?
As greatest day of your life. Would it be if Rocky's talking
number one, right, guys?
If Rocky,
yeah, number one, Van.
I'm asking. Keep it real, man.
It's like top 3 with Birds beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Gotcha. But you're not going to say, because he goes, he says very clearly, oh, this is, besides my kids being born, this is the greatest.
But was his kid being born one of the greatest days? Because his wife
was going to die.
Miscarried and almost bled to death.
Right.
So in a way that was insulting to her.
He gets an heir. He gets a son.
He also he didn't even see his son the day his son was born. He refused to even see his son until she woke up.
Yeah, I'm sure the good doctors at Penn Hospital are just like, this fucking guy.
I mean, an actual monkey. That kid had the most hair I've ever seen on a baby.
Oh, Jesus
that was an Italian. I'm just keeping it real. That kid had a lot of hair.
Whoa, well, be careful there.
That's his kid. That's Stallone's kid.
That's Stallone's kid. Oh, that's actually Stallone's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was his first son.
Oh.
That kid had the most hair I've ever seen on a baby. I've never seen a baby with more hair than that, ever.
Yeah.
It's not a newborn baby, probably, like in the movie.
Probably like a baby.
I think the baby was pretty young, though.
But it's not a newborn baby.
Baby had a lot of hair. What's your most rewatchable scene, Van?
It's so you can't beat the fact that the 15th round of the fight is the most rewatchable scene. But if I was gonna give a 1B, it's the conversation between Rocky and Duke. Not Rocky and Duke, between Apollo and Duke. Like that scene is the scene that I wait for whenever I watch this movie.
Me, it's coming out of the coma. Well, what are we waiting for? And the training scene.
Training
just
montage.
from that. Yeah, that's it. What's the most 1979 thing about this movie?
I got one for this.
Let's
I
go.
got one too.
9.5% mortgage rate.
I had that too. Buying a house in Philly for $16K with
Apparently,
a 9.5 mortgage rate.
the national like average was 11. So I wonder if the bank was giving him a break. But this is
9.5 is fucking high.
I have this as what's actually aged the worst. It's like a young
9.5
couple being
mortgage
able to afford a house.
Yeah.
That's what's something that aged the worst.
I have my candidate for this is when Rocky is training for the fight, he's sparring with a smaller, quicker fighter, and that fighter is Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Roberto Duran, a year before he beat Sugar Ray Leonard in Montreal, and 2 years before Sugar Ray Leonard fucking disgraced him in New Orleans, made him quit.
Made him quit.
Like a fucking loser.
Oh my God.
My guy,
So you're
Sugar
not
Ray.
into him. You're not
Yeah.
into Duran.
But
No, Sugar Ray's my guy. He didn't shake Sugar Ray's hand after the Montreal fight.
They hated
He's a
each other.
fucking asshole.
But I will say that this is
Then
Duran
Hearns
has
Is
knocked
that
him
no
out.
Moss? What was that?
That was
Yeah,
no Moss.
he
Yeah.
no mossed him.
Durant had spent the entire 70s dominating at 135, one of the best
Yeah.
fighters at lightweight ever. So
Yeah.
he by that time he was
Ray made
literally
him
already
quit.
a legend. Yeah, Ray
Made
did.
him fucking quit. And then Hearns
You keep
knocked him
pointing
out.
at me like you're going to make me
Well,
quit one day. Like,
Duran. I just didn't like him. I thought it was a bad sport.
I thought he was one of the most colorful, interesting boxers that's ever lived. But yeah, in the 80s, it was the golden boy, Sugar Ray Leonard, against the hated Roberto Duran.
I
it
was so
tough.
mad when he lost the Duran fight. I saw that in a closed circuit. Just furious.
Boy, if you guys want to be entertained,
Furious.
watch the end of that fight after Duran gets the decision over Leonard. Look how crazy Duran is going. He hated him.
Hated him.
He's looking in the he's going nuts.
Leonard goes to touch gloves after the fight, and Duran
Get
does
the
this
hell
and-
out of
yeah,
here,
he
pretty
fucking
boy.
hated him.
Yeah, he's going
They hate each other.
crazy
Why?
in the ring.
I don't. He's because
Well-
Sugar Ray was like the American popular guy who
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Duran was like, the hard scrabble, get it out the mud, and he felt like Sugar Ray was actually not a tough fighter, but was a
bullied-
creation of the boxing press and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
he bullied him into actually fighting him versus boxing him in the first fight. Because he called him a pussy basically for 6 straight months. And
Talked
Sugar
about
Ray,
his wife, talked bad to
he
his
was
wife.
so mad he comes out and he tries to actually fight him for 15 rounds versus like boxing him.
And then the
was
second
great.
one, he was too quick for him. Duran said he ate like a steak, and that's why he quit.
And he
But
fucking quit because Ray kicked his ass.
1979, Jesus, 1979 stuff. 15-round boxing fights, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good one.
15-round boxing.
When did that
fights.
end? Like 80,
Something
86,
like that, like
87 range?
early to mid 80s. They went to 12 rounds, and then actual hate mail,
Yeah.
like getting hate mail.
I had this in What's Age the Best.
that like actual hate mail and reading hate mail rather than responding to tweets.
It's a lot of energy to write out a letter.
Dear Apollo,
Dear Apollo,
kill yourself.
fuck
Kill
you.
Sincerely.
Sincerely,
Bill
Chris
Simmons.
Ryan. Dear Roberto,
Yeah.
go
One
fuck
more-
yourself.
One more 1979 thing. Fights both on regular TV and in Philly. Nowadays, we only have fights in places where people don't have human rights, like Riyadh and Vegas.
Vegas. This is
Riyadh in Vegas. Okay. We don't get to give this out all the time, but the Steven Seagal shitting on himself award for most unbelievable anecdote from the actual film shoot. This didn't come out till years later, and I'm not positive I believe it. But Rocky said the switch to fighting right-handed was not in the script. It came about because of an accident on the set when he was weightlifting with bodybuilder Franco Columbo.
Oh.
Remember him, the short guy from Pumping Iron?
Mhm.
And he had a almost complete tear of his left pectoral muscle. And they had to reattach it, and he couldn't fight with his left hand. So they had to do the switch thing. I'm not positive I believe this. I watched the movie carefully to see if there was like scenes and
like he
stuff where he's
couldn't do
fighting
it.
right-handed.
Yeah.
He uses his left arm the entire movie. And so Stallone claims this is true, but I'm not positive I believe
If it is true, and assuming it is true, just for the sake of the argument, it's 2 major plot points that were basically like cover-ups for an injury in Stallone's case and Talia Shire making a different movie. She had like a scheduling conflict, so that's why they did the coma.
I think the pector. I think it is true because the entire training montage, he's only doing one-handed workouts. He's doing
That's
the
fucking
one-handed
right,
push-up.
Craig.
He's doing the one-handed pull-up.
Mm.
It's all
Also,
one.
he's not using that hand.
That's a
not
good
using the
point.
other arm.
Yeah, so who knows? Yeah, and what CR said about Adrian was Talia Shire was filming Old Boyfriends, which was John Belushi's in that movie, and could only film near the end, so that's why she didn't go to the fight. They had to film her scenes
One
later.
of the big
Like
betrayals
months
ever.
later, they shot
Yeah.
her stuff.
Yeah.
What's age the best? You mentioned the zoo thing, the zoo callback from Gazzo's driver. Gazzo. Rocky not wanting to invest in condominiums because he never used them. Characters going on spending sprees.
Yeah.
The movie's always good.
Yeah.
It was a real 70s, 80s thing.
When you know they're fucking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how about get the new Trans Am?
$37K took you a long way though back then, man.
Yeah.
Get a car.
Car, house, bunch of Rolexes.
Yeah.
The Spectrum being filled with actual extras, unlike the first fight.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because the first fight, we talked about that. They had to cut all these corners and it's just dark. What else do you have for What's Age the Best?
I just love Tony's monotone hype up speech to Apollo in the locker room. You're the man, you're number one, the champ, the best of all time. Girls love you, man. Old people love you. And I just imagine like this is how Ben Johnson talks to Caleb Williams. Like, you wear nail polish. You make plays off structure, off platform. Like,
You got a 51% completion rate.
Oh, damn.
and also, at one point, Rocky is told that he's just going to be pumping gas in Jersey. You know, you can't pump your own gas in Jersey. So that is
I used to make fun of Charlemagne because I would be on the phone with him and then he would stop.
he would be like, fill it up.
and he would be like, fill it up. Like, I did this for a long time. He'd be like, fill it up. Like, fill it up, whatever. And I'd be like, bruh, you can't
pump
get
your
out
own
and pump
gas.
your own gas. And then he goes, you can't do that in Jersey.
You can't.
I was like, what? He's like, in Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. They got to pump it for you. The whole time I was getting my little jokes off, it was like an actual rule.
It's true.
Connecticut has parts in that too, where it's mostly somebody's pumping your gas. And when my mom moved here to LA, she couldn't believe that there weren't gas stations where they had the gas station attendants.
I've
It's definitely
never-
more of an East Coast thing.
I've never been to a full service gas station that had somebody pump my gas ever in life.
If you and Charlemagne did a Rewatchables together, would we ever get through the categories?
Probably not. There would be several arguments.
I think one of you would leave halfway through.
It would be, we go back and forth a lot.
It would be,
That's the nature of our friendship, though. Is like,
It'd be an interesting experiment.
mhm.
Any other What's Age the Best before we move on?
Just the Rocky lore and universe. Like when you watch this movie, you see all the ways that Creed. This was the movie that Creed really took more from, like the running montage with
Yeah.
the kids, the training montages. You literally see the bones of Creed
Yeah.
in Rocky 2, maybe more than you see in any other movie.
Yeah, it's a good.
So that's really aged the best. And once again, I'll say it, man, Carl Weathers is a phenomenal athlete. He's a phenomenal. He has fast hands. He moves well. He's got great feet.
Great actor,
He's
too.
Just like a great actor. Like him in this movie, I could have been up for a lot more Carl Weathers in this movie.
That's my flex. It's the Sasha Jenkins Award for the guy I can't believe is not a bigger star. Carl Weathers is so good. Like he's so funny. I mean, him going through Happy Gilmore, great comedic timing. He can just do so many things. Why did he not?
Mandalorian, yeah.
Mandalorian.
Predator.
I feel
Are
like
you an
we
Action
talk-
Jackson guy?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
It's
have
on
you
the
seen that?
list.
No, I've never seen Action
Oh,
Jackson.
bro, you're gonna
No,
love
we're
it. First of all,
definitely. It's
can
on
I-
the list for the next year.
Can I interest you in peak woman? Peak. I can't tell you.
The great thing about this movie is you could list two people here, and I would back both choices.
I'm going Vanity though.
But Sharon Stone,
Sharon
too.
Stone as well.
Sharon Stone
Sharon
is
Stone
I'm
and
going-
Vanity. It's
But
like
Vanity and Sharon Stone at the peak. There's nothing more beautiful
We've-
than Vanity.
we've
mid-80s,
discussed this
man.
before in Rewatchables. I can't remember what movie, but
I think with Kyle, probably.
but the fact that they didn't make 5 Action Jacksons is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loved that movie, and then but in general, Craig, your point is correct.
Like, why
Everyone
wasn't he in a
loved Carl
Tarantino
Weathers.
movie or something?
Well, I'm telling you, there's one thing. It's a really, really crowded space in the 80s in terms of action stars. It's the heyday of that. Action Jackson has all of the stuff. It has him jumping full over cars. It has bad Craig T. Nelson.
I think he got a little pigeonholed by the Apollo character because the Rocky series was so famous. It was hard not to see him as Apollo. I think Danny Glover market corrected him a little bit. Because
Really?
Carl Weathers easily could have been in Lethal Weapon.
And
well,
he
isn't
could've been
Carl
more
Weathers
tall.
in Predator 1,
Yes.
Danny Glover Predator 2?
But,
Yeah.
but can I tell you why, though? I don't think that Carl Weathers would have been a good choice for Lethal Weapon. He's too physically intimidating.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
in Lethal Weapon, you have to believe, and this is something else that probably held him back. He's with a lot
No, he's
of
supposed to be too old for this shit the entire time.
yeah, and he looks physically. For that, you needed an everyman that looked like Reds could kick his ass, and that it wouldn't have looked like
he
that.
almost
if
got
was with-
pigeonholed because of his physique and athleticism.
Right.
Do you know he was like an NFL player for like 6-7 years?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a
Yeah.
San Diego
ex-football player.
State,
Yeah.
baby.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah, Carl Weathers, almost a unanimous approval rating, I think, from the general public.
One of the
Everybody
all-time
loves him.
underrated actors.
Just made every movie better that he was in in the scenes that he was in made every
Yeah.
movie better. Had to die a lot for these other guys to get their shit off, though. Pissed me off.
Yeah, like Predator is pretty bad.
Predator had to die. Apollo had to die. Happy Gilmore had to die. Stop killing them.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, if I had my kufi right now, hey, man, stop killing these black men to exalt your heroes. All right, it's over now.
He's even funny in
And
Arrested
let people pump
Development.
their own gas in New Jersey.
It's weird he never had like a sitcom, like a
Are we
how
sure he didn't?
everybody had a sitcom,
He was in Arrested Development briefly as a
Oh, that's
character.
right.
but like the
And he was
late
great.
'80s where he's just like does a career swerve. All of a sudden he's got like a little family. He's like working in a law office or something.
When Happy Gilmore came along, I was so excited to see him.
Yeah,
And he was hysterical.
He is
He's
so good in it.
Mhm.
yeah. Big Kahuna Burger War, best use of food and drink. The meat's back.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure.
What else would you have?
Paulie snow cone.
Oh, okay.
I got
Snow
the,
cone in the fall. It's
I
a
got
power
the,
move.
the spit bucket.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Is that a food or a drink?
It's a drink.
Great shot, Gordo War, most cinematic shot. The little kids with Rocky, or would you go
I
something
actually
else?
had the first fight footage being projected against Mickey as he's
Oh.
talking to him about
Oh,
how
that
he's
is a
gonna
great
how
shot.
they're gonna fight, and it's also Mickey, early ball knower, early tape head. Going through the footage,
Yeah.
trying to find the margins.
He's like Orlovsky.
He's like Shanahan, yeah. Orlovsky.
Why do you have to protect the eye if you already can't see out of it?
Yeah.
I
Great-
think he
great
can
question.
see. I think that if he gets hit again, he's gonna go blind.
He detached his retina or something like that.
But he gets hit in that eye like 400 times in the fight. It's not even they just drop that.
I
Into
love how throughout the whole movie, they're talking as if Rocky's a human being. He's not. You can't
It's like Michael Myers.
do anything to kill him.
Yeah.
His eyesight gets better during the four Rockies.
Yes.
Once they keep cutting it. Kid Cudi, Pursuit of Happiness, the word best needle drop, the opening credits, the ambulance ride.
Yeah, of course.
Chess Rockwell.
Not gonna fly now over the training montage
Oh, that's good. That's probably
Yeah,
it.
you're probably right.
with Frank
Yeah.
Stallone on
Yeah.
Vox,
That's
right?
probably it. Doo-wop band, shout out to them real quick.
Yeah, the doo-wop guys.
Yeah.
Chess Rockwell, Brock Landers award, best character name, still Apollo Creed.
Mhm.
He
I
won
have
for
I have
Rocky
Father
one.
Carmine though.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I got to throw this in today, the Nico Harrison Award for worst decision.
Lakers third in the West.
Uh,
At least when we're
Apollo-
recording this.
Apollo demanding the Rocky rematch, but then fighting him in the Spectrum.
well, he was saying anytime, anywhere.
He said, I'm going to beat this man in front of his people in his town.
Yeah, fight him in Vegas. You don't need the Philly crowd.
Mm.
Come on, Apollo. You're supposed to be smart. Go to Vegas or Riyadh. One of those two.
I think that
Vegas
if
or
he's
not.
doing it also in Philly so that he can't be accused of there being any fixing, throwing going on.
All right, we're going to take a break. Come back with CR's Flex. All right, CR, what do you got?
Well, I did actually have the OK Motherfucker award for Adrian saying win, but I will, off the top of my head, do a reverse Mallory Rubin
Oh,
of did this movie need a better sex scene? It's more of a question. Do you think that's the one and only time Adrian and Rock have sex? Is on their marriage night.
Now remember,
Very chaste.
no, we did this in the first movie, right?
Oh, did we?
Remember in the first movie, she became a little muskrat,
Oh, that's right.
a little minx.
yeah.
That's
right? She was
right.
trying to get to him. He brought her out of her shell.
That's
I thought she was
right.
a late bloomer.
Yeah,
That was
she
always
was-
my take.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Empty-
Way too many trips to the zoo for her.
Empty
Yeah.
house, no furniture.
Yeah.
Every room christening it.
Late
Remember?
bloomer.
Because yeah.
You know who sniffed that out? Clubber Lang.
Oh,
You
that's
could see
right.
it. You could see that twinkle in her eye.
Clover Lane looked at it. I was like, she needs a little bit something more.
Adrian has like a personality transplant in 3 and 4, right? She's like a different woman.
3, that's her best performance in
Yeah.
a movie.
And then
Like,
4, she still does the thing that she does where she shakes her head and talks and looks at the ground and says the line. And I'm like, why don't you just communicate so this guy doesn't go out and get killed?
And then
by this
5,
guy?
she's dead.
No, 5, she's alive.
5,
Okay.
she's alive.
Rocky Balboa, she's dead.
It's Rocky Balboa, she's gone. Yeah.
Van's the only one who likes 5. The Butch's girlfriend.
Rocky 5 is good, man.
Butch's girlfriend award for weak link of the film. I went with one-eyed, slightly brain damaged Rocky beating a prepared, motivated, angry Creed in the rematch.
Yeah.
Was my pick. If he can't see out of his right eye, which is the jab, Creed. He had to have been up by 100 points heading into round.
He was,
15.
they said it.
He was.
Yeah.
But, and Duke's like, all you have to do is just not get.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
Knock him for the
it's a
he-
weak link
good. Apollo did everything that you could do to win a fight.
to
But,
beat Michael Myers.
yeah, but
Uh,
What'd you have for the weak link?
well, 2 things. One, coma. and
Oh,
two,
yeah, obviously.
Gazzo being in the movie and not having any impact on the plot. Shows up like 3 times, asks about the condos, comes to the gym. Never really, if he had not been in this film, it wouldn't have made a difference. And he's Spinell's so good. I just wish
There was
there
more.
had been some like mafia, like we're trying to get you to throw the fight or something going on.
Oh, that would have been better than the coma.
But
Yeah.
it is a cool ass line where he goes, "Hey, you remember that guy?"
Yeah.
And then he walks out. Yeah. And so, but the movie needed, to your
I
point,
feel like he's in the movie, but and like they just either cut his plot or there was like a poly plot that they didn't use. There's something where he's in the film, but there's no story with him.
yeah, maybe one more dimension for the movie.
You know what he gets though? A coveted spot in any big sports movie is the cutaway shot
Yeah.
to the guy in the crowd.
Mhm.
Go get him, Rock!
Yeah.
Yeah, the hug shot. Vision Quest was the best one for this because there's 4 different people in the audience that they're just cutting to throughout it. Did you have a weak link, man?
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, Adrian. That's it.
What's age the worst? Paulie just horrible as always. We already talked about him. Ali said on Rocky's weightlifting, it's the worst thing a boxer can do. It tightens the muscles. A fighter never lifts weights, but it looks good in the movie.
A fighter never lifts weights.
I'm
That's
not
what he
like
said.
I'm not on that level. I mean, they lift weights, but I just go in there, hit the bags, and then get in the ring, get my head beat in.
Adrian not going to the fight. So they had the kid, 6 weeks of training.
Are you trying to say that Adrian like
She
coulda
should have
left-
gone to the fight. It's a bad job by her. Go to the fight. Your guy's fighting, you might get killed in the ring. You're just gonna
Your
be watching
attitudes
on
about
TV.
this are really funny.
Come on. You watch this on a black and white TV in 1979.
Yeah.
Go to the fight. It's 15 minutes from your house. I have one really good what's age the worst, but what do you guys have anything for?
A young couple buying a house that like is aging pretty bad right now. Stickball. Kids don't go outside to do anything besides protest right now.
It's true.
I mean, like the last time I saw a group of kids outside and there was no cause, it's been a while. The character of Paulie aged terribly. The scene where Rocky is hitting the heavy bag, and Rocky's hitting the heavy bag, right? And Adrian comes down and says that she's gonna go back to work. Right?
Yeah.
Basically, she has to go back to work.
Part-time at a pet store.
Part-time at the pet store because Rocky's not making any money. Then Rocky says, "Hey, go get dinner started." So he has no
70s were different, man.
Definitely. He has no income. She comes down, I gotta go back working part-time at the pet store. He says, "Hey, just
Doesn't
let
he
you know."
also say, but he's sort of like, I want to support you kind
He
of.
doesn't want her to go back.
Yeah.
But I just don't know of the modern woman where she decides I have to go back into work to support the family, and then you can say,
How much is she making at that pet store anyway?
I'm not
though?
sure,
Can they
man.
make that mortgage?
It's a
$1,500
really
for the
good what's
property
age the worst,
taxes?
Mhm.
because that scene in 2025 would be different.
way different.
9.5%.
And the last one, I gotta say this. At 54:26 in this movie, over Mickey's left shoulder, I don't know how you guys can put it. There is some terrible boxing by one of the extras. It was just, I mean, it looks crazy. And the only thing that's worse than the boxing by this extra is the hairline. And I have to show you this. This is one of the worst hairlines I've ever seen in anything that's ever. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at his hairline. Look at that.
Whoa, it's like a peninsula.
Yeah.
It's got an entire peninsula. But when you see it, when you look at the actual time code, what the fuck is he doing back there?
All
And
right.
then I was completely distracted.
I have by what's age the worst, my biggest one is that I think Stallone dials the brain damage up a little too high in
Yes.
this one. So I had my scale of brain damage for each movie.
I actually have what age the worst. Too many characters in this movie on the Balboa side of things have little to no brain activity. It's just too many people just not
Just
being able
dumb
to
people, yeah.
communicate.
So
it's not exactly Michael Clayton.
brain damage from 1 to 10. Rocky 1, I think he's a 4.
Mhm.
Rocky 2, he's like an 8.5.
Uh-huh.
Rocky 3 is back down to a 2.
Yeah, he's
Regular.
recovered.
Rocky 4 is a 1. I mean,
He's
he
totally
could be
clear.
running a record company.
I'm interested now.
Rocky 5, he's a full 10.
He's a 1,000.
He's like
He's
15 out of 10.
What happens in Rocky 5?
1,000.
I don't understand why
It's
he made Rocky
post-Drago.
5. Yeah.
Oh,
Drago scrambled his egg. It's post Drago. Drago is he's a 1,000.
And you like this movie.
Love it. Don't
Creed-
like, love.
Creed, I think he's about a 5.5, 6.
Oh, he's back.
no, he's fine in Creed.
Yeah,
he's
he's
running a
back.
small business.
Yeah.
So you go have him lower?
Yeah, I have him at like a 4 or 4 in Creed.
But literally in
Creed, he's running a restaurant. You know how hard that is? Watch The Bear. Yes, chef.
but literally in 5, Tommy will ask him a question about boxing. Like, Rock, what should I do? Should I drop my left hand? Rock will go, yogurt. And then the scene will end. Like he's like totally
I like that
totally
he's,
out of here.
Stallone has disowned Rocky 5.
Has he?
I like it.
Van's the only person that owns it.
Who directed 5?
I can't remember.
I think Stallone.
But Tommy Gunn is in that
Oh,
one.
John Avildsen.
Oh, he came back for 5?
Rocky losing his money, just the whole thing with his son.
Oh, 5 is when Paulie loses all his money?
Paulie loses all his money. His son has to go back in Philly, but evil Kevin Connolly is in that
Yeah.
chubby Kevin Connolly.
Yeah.
And his son has to learn how to bow up. And the whole thing, the Don King character, I like it. It's crazy, but I
The
like
Don King character is probably the funniest part of that
it. George
movie.
Washington Duke.
Ventimiglia is in Balboa,
Yeah.
and then he's in Creed 2.
He comes back in Creed too. At the
So
end.
John Avildsen, just as a quick aside, does Rocky and then is doing Saturday Night Fever and gets pulled off it. He gets fired. And then by the time we get to, then he does Karate Kid 2 as a comeback. But he does back-to-back Karate Kid 3, Rocky 5. Back-to-back in 89 and 90. What a run. What a run.
Tough, bro.
Karate Kid 3, the funniest sports movie of all time for all the wrong reasons.
The
And
bad
then
boy of
Rocky
karate,
5.
Mike Barnes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Really such an awful movie. Okay. The Ruffalo Hannah Rubinick Partridge overacting word for the overacting, the commercial director?
Burgess.
Burgess. Make the case.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean, make the case? Watch the movie. Like,
What do you mean?
every fucking scene, Mickey is going like, rock, rock. You know, like, he's completely over
Do
the
we
top.
need to add Mickey to your characters? Because we need to refresh to
We
2026.
do. Mickey from Rocky would be good commenting on some of these movies.
I agree. I think
like
Mickey you're killing me today. I think but that's isn't that Mickey's whole deal though?
Yeah. But like, he's really going for the
Down
supporting
here.
actor
Ali
Oscar in
commented
this.
on it. He said the trainer would never be that on it, yelling at a boxer the
Yeah.
whole time. What do you have for a flex category, Van?
Top 5, I made up my own. Top 5 unrealistic sports movie outcomes.
Okay.
So number 5 is Teen Wolf. If you guys haven't seen the end of the Teen Wolf, Scott as the Wolf has gotten the team to the championship game. The team that features.
Are you really telling us the ending of Teen Wolf?
just
Who are you
making sure the
talking to?
audience knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Scott decides in the last scene not to wolf up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they go out there and they win. Never fucking happening. I don't know if you guys have seen their power forward, but if you BMI of like 45, they're just not going to go out there and get a victory. It's not happening.
Number 23 puts up like a triple-double, though.
And Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
What's number 2?
Number 4 is the Karate Kid Part 2.
Yeah, he's not beating that guy.
He's not going to Japan. Him winning the All Valley tournament against Johnny is one thing. He goes to Japan and beats up the head of a karate gang.
Sato's karate gang henchman, dude. He's not winning that.
He's not winning that. Them stupid ass drums. He's not doing that. That's not happening.
Daniel-san, this time not for points, for life.
For life. For life. It's not happening, right? But I go for it, man.
It's a quote.
It's a new day.
So we should add Pat Morita to the cast of
Daniel-san.
characters.
Have we done Kid 2 yet?
I
It's
haven't.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done it.
Although I will say that one thing that
Swank is 3.
Swank is the next
Swank's
Karate
The next
Kid,
four.
which is after.
Okay.
One thing I do like about these two movies have in common is both Karate Kid Part 2 and Rocky begin with the
End.
recap of the last movie. Number 3, Necessary Roughness.
Oh.
Texas State beats the number 1 team in the country with a 34-year-old quarterback named Paul Blake, who hasn't played football in a long time.
It's true.
Now, at that time, we hadn't seen that, but you can see a 34-year-old quarterback playing in college football all the time now. Number 2, the Little Giants beating the Cowboys. I just don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I think Spike is going crazy. I don't believe in Icebox. I don't believe in anything that the Little Giants had going on. When you look at Spike, he's ready for war. He's going to go out there and leave some corpses out there.
That's number 2. This is and Rocky's number 1.
Rocky's number 1.
Rocky winning the
Surprised
rematch.
you didn't go after Hoosiers a little bit.
Nah, because Hoosiers is, I can see it happening in the Hoosiers.
Chipwood
Now,
got hot.
if Hoosiers would have played the team from across town,
Chipwood got hot.
if they
Shit
would have
happened.
played, if Hoosiers would have played, if they'd have played like with Hoosiers in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
If they'd have played like W.E.B. Du Bois High School in South Chicago, then they probably would have.
Right.
But they playing this. That's
So one-eyed Rocky beating a motivated
not
and shaped
happening.
Apollo
They
Creed.
could fight 10 times. It's not happening.
It's
And it
super-
really hasn't happened because people like to go say that Rocky is like Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano was a dog.
Yeah, he beat everybody.
He was a dog. Tough, powerful, all of that.
Can we
Not
add an
happening.
honorable mention to your list, Van, for challengers, which ends in two professional tennis players hugging at the net?
Yeah.
After doing volleying it back and forth from 2 feet away.
The most intense matchup ever. They end
Can't
with them
stand that
hugging.
movie. I would add to your list, which I enjoyed.
I like Challengers.
Challengers
I
is
like it
bad.
too until that
That
final
movie's
scene.
bad. I'm trying to think. There's one. So, Bad News Bears breaking training.
Okay.
They had to cheat with the lineup to win, though. So maybe technically, but I think Victory is the one. The with Sly Stallone, the soccer
Beating
movie.
the Nazis. Yeah.
Beating the Nazi team that's been practicing, and it's like they have this ragtag group of POWs. Michael Caine is like a potbelly, and it's fixed. The refs are in the bag. There's no way they tie that game.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they lose like 5-1, something like that. The Sierra thinks Luke Wilson could have been Harrison Ford How to Take a Word.
This one leapt off the screen this time, and it basically is following up something Van mentioned in our opening segment. But I think inside of Stallone, there are these two characters. There's his physical form, and he's like, I got to be an action movie star. I got to take juice. I got to be built up. And I am Rocky, right? I am synonymous with Rocky. And then there's the other person, which is the more sensitive storyteller, filmmaker, creative side. And if he had listened to that side, this movie would have been called Creed, and it would have been the Godfather 2 of sports movies.
Wow.
And he would have made a movie about Creed dealing with the embarrassment and humiliation and shame of losing to this Palooka.
It's good.
And what's he going to do? And he's getting the mail, and his wife won't have sex with him. And Duke's like, we got to do this or whatever. And it would have been awesome. It's in this movie. You see the 4 scenes with Carl Weathers. We're like, why can't we get 10 more of these scenes?
It is the better perspective. I couldn't agree more.
And if we had done that, and then we have 1 is Rocky, 2 is Creed, and 3 is 3, and it's just about Clubber Lang, and it goes, or you even jump to 4 basically, and like have these guys together. But I thought it was just like so
It's a great
obvious.
idea that never would have happened because everybody just wanted to see Rocky win.
I
the
know,
title.
but I'm saying when
That's why I
we
made $200.1
when we saw
million.
Godfather 2, you probably weren't like, what I want to see is young Vito Corleone.
No, you're right.
yeah.
From a movie standpoint, you're 100% right. It's a more interesting movie. I just don't think that's why it's a great hot take.
Thanks.
I don't know if they ever would have made it.
Mine is that Rocky and Apollo's lives would have been much better if they swapped lives.
That's true.
So Apollo needed some vanilla serenity, right? He needed a little muskrat, a little Minx cat to jump on him and calm him down. That's what he needed.
'Kay.
Somebody to like be cool,
Yeah.
didn't have to go back. And Rocky needed
An alpha.
a sister. You know how she looks at him? Apollo's up there, he's reading the hate mail. She's like, stop reading it, right? But Apollo, he can't appreciate that. Rocky was okay, Cynthia. Like, he would have been all right with it. If they would have swapped wives.
Apollo's wife wouldn't let him work in the gym.
Yes,
You're going to carry a bucket for these guys?
No, we ain't
You're a
carrying no
hero.
bucket. Look at these guys over there. Those guys talking to you. She would have been the one to be like, hey, talk to my man like that. You talking to Rocky Balboa, you palooka. So things would have been better for them. I thought that in the movie. I'm like, Rocky needs some, you know what I'm saying? He needs somebody
Rocky
different.
3 wife swap.
Wife
It's right
swap.
there.
Probably already happened. Y'all know how I feel.
It's great, and it ties into my hottest take.
Okay.
I'm so glad you brought up Apollo's wife. Apollo's wife, one of the best-looking black women in the 1970s.
Talk about it.
Here's my list.
Oh, shit. Wait a second.
I knew you would love this,
This
more than
is-
anybody. I know,
this-
this is it.
okay.
This is the content you want.
Yeah. Let's go.
Best looking
My
black
list.
women of the 1970s
Bill's top
in
My list.
How many,
Okay.
how many sisters are on the list?
7.
7 sisters.
how big
Okay.
was the long list? Like how big was the pool for you?
No, this was the 7.
Okay.
This
I
was
don't think the
7.
list, I didn't go in with a number.
Okay.
I went with how I felt as a kid and how I feel now and tried to combine
Let's
those
see
two
it.
worlds.
Let's hear
Let's hear it.
Diana Ross.
Okay, is
Is
she
this
number one?
7 or 1?
No. I'm not
No?
ranking.
Oh, you're not
Not
ranking.
ranking.
That's really
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diana Ross. Studio 54, Diana Ross.
Okay.
I like that late 70s Diana Ross.
Beautiful.
Ollie's third wife, Veronica Porsche,
Gorgeous.
was fucking
Not
outrageous.
Gorgeous.
The best looking athlete wife of all time.
Like next level beautiful.
So beautiful that she goes to the.
Hotter than Brittany Mahomes.
He meets her and
Shut the fuck up.
he,
You dickhead.
he meets her. Ali meets her and immediately gets divorced as he's trying to fight George Foreman.
Yeah, not the best thing, but yeah.
He's like,
I gotta
I'm
have
in.
her. She's gorgeous, yeah.
Lola Falana.
Classic.
Always liked when she showed up on the Love Boat, and I always knew Isaac was getting in
Mhm.
that episode. It's like, oh, this is be good for Isaac. Thelma from Good Times. I've talked about her many times. One of the
Staple.
career highlights was Rember and I getting a picture
This is
with
4?
her.
That's 4 so far?
That's 4.
Okay.
Rem and I got a picture with her.
You're making me a little nervous. Go ahead.
2014.
Okay.
Why am I making you nervous?
I'm worried about somebody you're leaving out.
I'm thinking about it too.
Pam Grier.
Thank you.
Of course, has to be in there.
Of course, Pam Grier was going to be on
They
there.
can have to be in there. I can't trust you.
Apollo's wife, Sylvia. I think her name's Sylvia Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Just an absolute smoke
Meals.
show.
Sylvia Meals.
And then number 1, Jane Kennedy.
Jane
Jane Kennedy in the running for best looking anything of all time.
Yeah,
but
just
she
you
was
almost fucked up.
the icon. No, I'm
it-
saying any era.
Yeah.
Like she could move into advance from the 70s into the all-time bracket.
The type of lady that your father has, just so I want to make sure you know about Jane Kennedy. I want to make sure you're up on her. Can I interest you in 2 people from the
Listen,
70s? Just 2 people.
we're all winners on this list.
We all winners.
Yeah.
Carol Speed.
Which one was that?
Carol Speed, I think she's in the Mac. Love her. She's in the Mac or she's in
Not
Superfly?
familiar with Carol's work.
Carol Speed. Marilyn McCoo.
Thought about her. She didn't quite get there for me.
Because the 80s came along and like she was with big things.
She solid golded it a little
Solid
bit.
gold. But in solid gold, that's my era of Marilyn McCoo. Then I go back and I look at Marilyn McCoo when she was in the 5th Dimension.
Oh, that's cool.
Crazy.
Marilyn McCoo in the 5th Dimension.
Like Marilyn McCoo in the 50, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, Jane Kennedy levitated. If I had to do the rankings, Veronica is probably the one beat of Jane Kennedy.
Yeah, Jane Kennedy is otherworldly, next level, gorgeous, just
Really,
all-time beauty.
really important sports. Do you know who Jane Kennedy is, Craig?
Mm-mm.
So NFL, the first ever NFL pregame show on CBS. It's Brent Musburger, Irv Cross, and Jane Kennedy. And I think Jane Kennedy followed Phyllis George.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, Phyllis George. Initially, it's the 3 of them. Phyllis George marries John Y. Brown, the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy who buys the Celtics. They replace him with Jane Kennedy, and she's just, everybody's in love with her from the moment she shows up. And then she married Leon Isaac Kennedy, the star of Penitentiary
And some things
too.
happened.
Some things happened.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Casting what ifs. Couldn't really find any except for Chuck Wepner was offered the part of a trainer, but bombed the audition.
Like, is he supposed to be
because
new
Stallone
Mickey?
felt bad because he was the real life
Yeah.
Rocky.
Oh yeah, he's the movie's based on him.
Yeah.
and then you want to put him in.
Well, were
okay.
they going to make him like Mickey's assistant or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. They deleted that character from the script. Best That Guy Award. So Joe Spinell.
It's Frank
doesn't
McCrae,
count.
man.
It's Frank McCrae, yeah. The
Is Frank
foreman.
McCrae to that guy though?
Yeah.
I think he's that guy.
Yes. To 99% of the people listening to this podcast, he is that
Okay,
guy.
fine. Dion Waiters Award.
This is
I got one.
Musburger.
Musburger. It's Brent.
Musburger blacks out. Wrote his own dialogue. Musburger went nuts. It's like, you're like, this is real. This is happening. He's like, many reporters like this one standing next to you, Apollo would say, and he's just like, you're entitled to your opinion. You know? I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm doing Pacino, but it's an incredible scene.
It is.
Well,
He's in
Frank. We
Musburger.
have Frank Stallone. Get some doo-wop with him. We get Rocky's commercial agent as a possible Dion Waiters.
Sure.
Slinking out as the Beast aftershave as it go well. Stu Nahan, got to mention him. And then I think Duke is eligible in this.
Fuck no.
He's only in like 3 scenes.
Yeah, but
But he's in 4 movies. or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not. No way.
For Dion Waiters?
He can't. Well, then if that's the case, he's the Dion Waiters of all. Well, no, because he's way.
No, I like
He's
the
really good
Musburger.
in this. If I was going to give it to anybody other than Musburger, but
It would-
Musburger is just like, it makes this feel like more of a sporting event that the entire country cares about.
I'm trying to think of who it would be now that would be the equivalent of Musburger being in this.
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee?
Craig made a fucking face. You hate him.
I didn't realize you guys were beefing.
God, Craig.
I guess.
I would say it
It
would
would be,
be.
it would be
it's like-
McAfee has like McAfee having.
You don't think it would be like
Fire
Joe
up.
Buck?
I was gonna say Buck and
Oh,
Aikman.
it could be Buck.
It's Buck and Aikman.
Oh yeah,
But
probably.
who's the
just
guy
Buck?
who
But
crosses?
because you're covering like a serious sporting event.
well,
Yeah.
if it's fights, who does fight? I mean, it would be
Ariel Helwani.
or Kellerman or
Nina
yeah.
Dra-
No,
drama.
but Brent was like legit on a show that like 20 million people watched before these NFL
Yeah, I
games.
think
He
it's
was-
Aikman and Buck.
He would have to be the most famous announcer now. I think it's Buck.
Probably. I guess
Yeah.
it would be Buck.
Recasting couch director City. I would recast the commercial director with CR, and I would just use AI to make it work, and just have CR playing a character. Backup choice Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes of Pacino. You did your flex category, right?
Yeah, my other mini hot take is that Stallone is clearly a better movie runner than Tom Cruise.
Oh, undoubtedly.
He just is.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
think
it looks like he has wheels.
and it just looks more athletic. It looks more natural. Cruise is way too robotic and stiff with it. This feels you can like feel how difficult this is with Stallone. He's the best movie runner.
Who do you think Stallone? Who is your best movie runner ever?
I did not come prepared for this.
Because we know Seagal is the worst.
Seagal's
Seagal's
terrible.
I'd,
one
I'd
out
like
of
to go
10.
back and watch the Crudup and Leto tape of the 2 Prefontaine movies just to see it. I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't
Cruz-
know.
I gotta say, Cruz is pretty good in The Firm.
It's
He is
really
pretty good. No,
stiff.
He's
He's
running away from
very
those guys.
stiff.
He some of his Mission Impossible running scenes are just are fantastic. But there's also so much majesty in the way that it's shot and they're shooting them all that stuff.
Eddie Murphy, 48 Hours, the subway scene. He's
Can't
running
remember
pretty
any of
well.
it.
Rocky's sprint feels more like a sprint. It feels like he is truly like at 100 out of 100. And the Cruise's sprint still feels a little bit reserved. Like he kind of knows what he's doing. When Rocky sprints in this movie, you're like, this guy is running as fast
The
as
only
he fucking
problem
can.
is like Rocky 3, Weathers throws that sprint.
Yeah,
It's
he
pretty
does.
clear.
on the
He
beach.
eases up on the beach big time.
Do you know who is an underrated movie runner?
Who?
Michael J. Fox.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
When
Back
you
to
would
the Future.
Back to the Future,
Yeah.
scrappy runner, getting up there. Marty's always running, trying to get some. Michael J. Fox, underrated runner.
I think I was impressed with what little I saw of Austin Butler running and caught stealing. This is keep your eye on him as one for the future. You know,
up the ranks.
a Don Russ rated rookie for me.
Just put him over here just in case. All right, we'll take one more break, then we'll do half-assed. All right, half-assed internet research. Film is dedicated to Jane Oliver. That was Stallone's first agent. She died. Leroy Neiman's in this. He's drawing a picture of Apollo while he's training.
Yeah.
The book that Rocky reads to Adrian for multiple excruciating scenes is The Deputy Sheriff of Comanche County by Edgar Rice Burroughs, published in the 1940s. I know you're a big fan.
You're a big Burroughs guy. I know. Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that in this movie, Rocky basically like learns to read? Like
He actually seems pretty adept at reading. I mean, he's doing Zane Grey or Louis L'Amour books later in the movie.
I know, but is he? But
So could Rocky not read, or was he just brain damaged?
well, it seems to me that like a secondary story in this movie is Rocky learning to read.
Yeah.
no? Which should be
But
kind
he's
of a
not
big deal.
sounding out words. He's reading Edgar Rice Burroughs. It's not like you're like a picture book.
So I know, but why do we come back to him reading? To
I think
show
it's
that he-
Stallone being like, just so you know, I got some shit to me. I
Okay,
think, you know?
gotcha.
I'm gonna crank some Burroughs in this scene. Estimated 800 school children used as extras for the Rocky running scene. Adrian's hospital room number was 669, which is considered an angel number. Did you guys know this?
I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
669, is that what it is?
There's a novel published by Ballantine in 1979 for Rocky 2, and Stallone is credited as the author. And it's a
So if
first-person
you've got
narrative.
it, please reach out.
It's
I
a
want to know
first-person
about
narrative
this.
told by Rocky.
Except it's like written in Rocky's brain pattern, so it's apparently
It sounds
like
awful.
it's like settle down, Faulkner. All right,
Yeah.
like, we're okay.
Flowers for Algernon type shit.
Yeah,
Like-
but when they write about when he writes about Apollo, it's in the third person and is normally written.
And then Burt Young lost a lot of weight between the first and second film.
Yeah. And then they put it in the movie.
So when the scene right after the fight, when they're in the hospital, they had to like pad him to make him seem fatter.
Well, but one of the guys, somebody says, "Hey, you lost a lot of weight." Like they address it in the movie.
So what's Paulie's arc here? He at the end of this, at the
I
end
don't
of
know if arc's the
one,
word we could use.
after the fight, he's basically like, Rocky, get me your job with Gazzo. Then 2 scenes later is like a made man and is like lording over the docks, right?
Yeah. He's basically, who's the guy in Wire Season 2?
Ziggy?
Frank Sabaka?
Frank Sabaka.
Yeah, Frank Sabaka.
He's basically Sabaka.
Yeah. And then, but is also like, Rocky, you need to thank me for getting you a job at the meatpacking plant, right?
Right.
What an asshole. I hate this guy.
Dick.
By the 4th movie, he's just living in the guest room playing with a robot.
And then getting
Rocky
cut
got
out.
his.
And is so angry after he's ruined their lives.
I know.
Is so angry. What about me? Blah, blah, blah.
How come no woman is it possible Paulie was either asexual or gay?
Could be. This might be why he was so
I
mad
haven't
at
seen the recut version of Rocky
Hey.
4, so I don't know.
This might be so. Hey, just what just dawned on me?
Gay Paulie?
Paulie's in love with Rocky.
Oh.
This just dawned on me. The reason why he treats Adrian like shit this entire time is because he's in
it's a
love
He's mad
with
that Rock,
Rocky.
yeah.
Paulie this entire time was trying to get some of that Italian sausage. The entire he's jealous.
Or the alcoholism made him incompetent sexually.
Either way.
Couldn't get one up. They didn't have Viagra back then. Apex Mountain. Stallone, no.
Nah.
Carl Weathers, no.
Nah.
But maybe Rocky 3, Rocky 4 range.
Definitely
Rocky IV?
the Spectrum. Because we are coming off the
you
back
got
of
Doc's there.
Broad Street Bullies,
Yeah.
Doc, this.
The original
Fight.
Doc. The
Yeah.
only Doc. You also have some good wrestling back then too.
Yep.
WWF. Big hot spot. Big matches there in the Spectrum.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good. Spectrum, I like that. Philadelphia Zoo, definitely. Right? That's the most famous thing that's happened
I think
in Philadelphia Zoo.
I mean, there's some tigers and stuff there, but
Talia Shire, I'm going to say no.
Godfather.
Somewhere
Godfather,
Godfather
yeah.
2 /
2,
Rocky.
maybe even 3.
She's good in 3. She's
Yeah.
like one of the only redeeming.
She's one of the
not
things
one
in
of the
3,
only.
yeah.
She's a redeeming quality of 3.
Burt Young,
I can't give him any credit for anything here. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go mid-80s for Burt when he's in Miami Vice, Rocky 4, and Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh,
That's
sure,
like a
good
year.
role. That's a redeeming role for him.
Yeah.
Like, what's the guy's name in Back to School again? The guy who does Triple Indy. What's the character? I can't believe I can't draw this. Anyway, but he's his muscle.
Did
His
you say
driver is
Apex
his-
Mountain for?
Thornton Mellon.
Thornton Mellon. Yeah.
Did you say Apex Mountain for Stallone?
No, it's not.
I don't know.
It's not. It's got it. You got to go into
He forces his
no,
way into the
85.
director's
He's
chair.
got Rambo 2 and Rocky
I
4.
think First Blood Part 2 is
He's got like 2 of the top 3 movies in 1985.
I just think by the letter of the law of what Apex Mountain is, which is obviously like a very clear and understandable concept, he forces his way into the
413 movies.
director's chair for this sequel, gets points on it, makes $200 million with this movie,
No,
creates an iconic character, and can pretty much call his own shot from here.
But if he's at the peak of his powers, it's mid-80s Stallone, right? He can do whatever he wants.
mid 80s Stallone, he could have
I
been
think
like, I
by
had this idea.
mid-80s, he's trapped in his own body, and he has to just make action movies. Like, you know, it's not until Copland that he truly gets out of that.
You lost the vote 2-1. Burt Young, Brent Musburger, yes. 1979 Brent.
I don't know.
You're looking live.
I mean, for me, I'm listening to Brent Musburger every Saturday for like, it's like, you know, so this,
Yeah.
I would not look at this as Brent Musburger's Apex.
Does
Well,
Brent have
but
like a
he's on
what's the
NFL
most
Today at
famous
this point.
Brent college football
Oh,
call?
you know what? Wait, was it not Brent Musburger when
Iron Bowl?
no,
No.
what's his name's
when he called
girlfriend?
the girl, yeah.
Yeah. AJ McCarron's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How can I not remember her name? Kathy. This is a huge moment. And that's kind of Apex Brent Musburger, right? When he was being
How about
Creep.
Kunder the Tiger? That's the tiger Rocky talked to.
Yeah.
Apparently a huge attraction in the Philadelphia Zoo. I think Sierra's embarrassed by the Philadelphia Zoo.
No, I think it's great.
Okay. Coma scenes that go on too long. Have we ever topped this for Rocky 2, 11 minutes?
Man, that's
Maybe $1 Million Baby.
Still Magnolias.
$1 Million Baby is that's just the last 10 minutes, right?
That movie should be shot into the sun. Hate that movie.
We made Jomi had never seen it.
Oh God.
So
Did he know anything about it?
Didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, that's like actually cruel. That's it. Well, I'm
Jomi-
reporting that to HR.
Jomi didn't know anything about it. Jomi had never seen it, know anything about it. We talked about it. And I'm like, hey, Chuck. I was like, Jomi, go home and watch $1 Million Baby and then report back to us. And he texted me that night, all caps, what the fuck? You just can't see it coming. The
I know.
movie totally turns.
And somehow that movie won the Oscar.
That happens like what, halfway through the movie?
Not halfway, like maybe
You've seen it,
3/4
right?
through.
Yeah. What are you talking about? When she dies?
No,
yeah.
when she breaks her neck.
Oh, yeah.
Was it half? I can't remember.
I
It's
feel like
the
she's
ending. It's the last 50
It's like,
minutes
yeah,
of
it's
the
like
movie.
the
okay.
last like 3/4 of the way through or something like that. I can't remember.
Boxing movies, no. 1979 Pontiac Firebird Trans Ams? Yes. That was the apex. Cruise or Hanks for this movie? Who would have been a better Rocky? Almost like
It's like
it's too bad that Cruise never did a boxing movie because you know that he
Far and
would have
Away. Dan
committed.
considers it a boxing movie.
It's true.
Bare knuckle boxing right there.
I'm going to say Hanks.
No, what? No.
Hanks
For
is Rocky?
what?
No,
It has to be
Rocky?
Cruise.
Yeah, no,
It has
it's
to be
gotta
Cruise.
Hanks can't do this. It's spin
Cruise fighting for the welterweight title.
Yeah.
Scorsese or Spielberg?
I think Marty.
Yeah.
It's Marty, but I would like to see Spielberg's version. This big, expansive, like morality tale that he would make this into, but it's definitely Scorsese.
What role would Philip Seymour Hoffman have played? Probably Mickey.
Paulie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Paulie
he
would
would
have
be a
been
good
good.
Paulie.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
Pick-
good commercial director.
What do you have for pick and knit, CR?
We've gone over the ones that I had, a lot of these.
All right, I have some left. After the first fight, Rocky's definitely getting more than one commercial. I think Sports Illustrated's following him for a giant feature. And
Gary
I
Smith's
think people are
just
just
like, let me
throwing
get to
money
know
at
you.
Rocky.
This has always been an issue with this franchise. So
He's way more successful and popular after the first fight.
So even when he loses his money, we've talked about this before in 5, and then he has to move back to the ghetto in Philly, right? It just doesn't make any sense. He is the greatest heavyweight of his generation. He just
Yeah.
beat.
But I
Douglas-
thought
he
the
is
whole thing with
casino
Rocky
greeter.
is that Mick set up 10 easy fights for him so that he wouldn't get hurt again. So, like, is he really the greatest heavyweight, or is he just get?
He's beaten Clubber Lang. He legitimately, he's a
beloved.
legend. Yeah,
Most popular.
He's beaten Clubber Lang, and also he has beaten the Soviets on the worldwide stage. Like he has. He's beaten the Soviets on the worldwide
Did.
stage.
He got the Soviets to root for him.
Yeah, he's signing autographs. He's doing the whole thing. Rocky's getting put. Rocky is not going to. This fighter exists. This guy that continues to come back. Mike Tyson, based upon the strength of his personal brand, this fighter exists. He's not going broke.
They make it seem like the fight's a year after the last fight. So you're going early 77 Philly, right? He's going to Sixers games that year. He's at the finals.
He's going to hockey.
He's
going
doing
to
hot. He's
Flyers.
like going around. He's getting invited to stuff. Somebody owns like some cheese steak store or something that he probably has his name on a pizza place. Come to Rockies.
I don't
He's
think the
getting all
problem was
these
the
investments.
opportunities. I think the problem was him getting hoodwinked and not being able to deliver. I mean, he could have been in those commercials.
No.
He fucked up.
I think Paulie's running some sort of, he becomes the Maverick Carter for Rocky. And he's like getting him, he does his version of Spring Hill. He's got a content company.
Yeah, he's doing
all
pods.
kinds of things are happening for him.
He would have a drive time radio show. Rock.
Yeah. Rocky Balboa boxing show.
He's not doing one commercial and then working as
and
the
then
bucket
going
guy
back
in
to
the
work
gym.
at this. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening.
He's doing cameos in movies.
I had
and
this
all
for
kinds of
possibly
stuff.
unanswerable questions, but was the solution here for Rocky just to invest in condominiums? Would that have been like
That would have been the time to do it.
Yeah.
Mid-70s.
Yeah.
Apollo didn't fight for 6 months after the Rocky fight.
how often do you guys box? I don't
Back
really
then, they're
follow boxing.
fighting every 2-3 months.
Well, if you're the champ, right? If you're the champ, you're fighting a couple
Ali
of times.
fought like 6 times a year.
Not when he was not when he was really Muhammad
75
Ali.
to 78, he fought like 19 times.
Huh, interesting. Well, like
He's fighting Shavers, fight Norton again, fight Dwayne Bobbick. Like he just kind of kept going.
but if you know your guy and you want the rematch,
Didn't Tyson used to fight like twice a year?
Yeah, guys fought a lot back
on
then.
the way up. Like when you get to the point, twice a year is one thing, but when no heavyweight of that ilk is fighting 6 times.
It's also, it works because Apollo's obsessed with Rocky.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we could get you this guy, we could get you that guy. And he's like, I want Rocky.
Rocky chasing a chicken, the worst training idea ever in a sports movie. Like, what the fuck?
Roy Jones does that.
Really?
In homage to Rocky, or just because it's good for you?
I think both.
It feels like that's how COVID could have started. Like a boxer chasing a chicken. That was ground zero.
That's good. An alternative to Lab Leak.
What was going on in Philly that hundreds of kids were just hanging out outside during the middle of the day?
Is that what Philly was like back then? We're a great sports town.
What were they protesting?
It was probably like a trash strike or something.
Ali's nitpick was that they would have stopped the fight once his eyes closed. And then the double knockdown we covered, Rocky falling would have been ruled a slip. And in real life, if both fighters get up, the fight just keeps going. If you both get up before the count of 10, we're going. Apollo stayed down.
It's not about beating a guy to getting up.
Yeah, it's not a beating a guy. Isn't
that, just as an aside, isn't that one of the most dramatic ways, maybe the most dramatic way to end a boxing?
Don't they have to get up in time before the last
to beat
bell?
the count?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not, I got up before you, so I won.
Right.
Like one thing that boxing movies have a problem with a lot of times is how dramatic the ending of the fight is. Some guy gets knocked out. How dramatic can you make a knockout? If it goes to the decision, how dramatic is? But this is legitimately probably like the most dramatic way. Like double knockout, who's going to get up first?
I have a small nitpick on Apollo's boxing. I've never seen anybody just take body shots like that.
Well, neither of them defend very well.
Right. It's just
Look, Apollo's supposed to be the greatest fighter. Rocky's just like going to town.
But Rocky's like, hit me in the fucking eye that might fall out of my head the whole time. He's not defending his face at all.
Put your elbows down. Try to block him. Here's my biggest nitpick though. So Adrian's in a coma for a while, like 3 weeks.
You think Rocky was just getting something on the side?
No tubes. She's lying in the bed.
Oh, yeah.
She's not connected to anything.
Right.
She's going to the bathroom.
Right.
Is there food, water, anything?
It's a good one.
She's just like, yeah, I'm in a coma.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You going to go see Adrian? Yeah, let's go see her. Nothing? That's just what comas were like in 1979?
Yeah. Okay. That's what
people
like.
were tougher.
Sequel, prequel, Prestige TV, All Black Cast, or Untouchable. They've done all of these,
Literally
I think, except for Prestige TV.
Except for the literal Creed prequel.
Yeah. Prestige TV might be coming. Did you hear Mike's got a show coming?
Set in the world of
Creed.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be in it, or if he is, I think he's just going to be.
Mike is now the Kevin Feige of the Creed universe.
Oh.
He's got a Creed verse coming. Be interesting.
Just need to get him an Oscar nomination.
I think it's coming. It should.
You think it's happening?
Well, I don't know. Like the year all of a sudden got super duper crowded. I still think that he deserves one. But I'm
going to be really mad if he doesn't get nominated.
I think Autumn will get nominated, the cinematographer. I think Ryan will get nominated. And I think it would be awesome if Mike got nominated too. I think it was a great performance.
My dude Joel Edgerton might get nominated.
Train Dreams. Good movie.
Did you see Train Dreams?
It's fucking awesome.
Good movie.
Bill, you never cease to surprise me.
Why wouldn't I have loved Train Dreams?
That movie was
great.
Yeah.
Good movie. Good movie.
See Train Dreams?
Didn't you not like Weapons? Like, I don't even know how to like.
Weapons is fine.
Okay.
Train Dreams was awesome.
I haven't seen it yet. That's the Sing Sing guys, right?
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Yeah. I had no idea it was going to be. A couple people told me it was good.
Sean,
I thought it was amazing. I'm just surprised that you liked it.
Sean
as much.
put me on the movie. Sean told me about it. I caught Jack like doing something like Train Dreams was good. You know, Sean had already seen it. He saw Train Dreams probably like 2021. So he had already seen the movie. So he goes, "Hey man, like this is like one of those films." Went to South and it lived up to the hype.
It was great. Is Rocky 2 better with Wayne Jenkins, Danny Trejo, Mad Dog Russo, Doris Burke, Buffalo Bill, Sam Jackson, Nell, Byron Mayo, Tony Romo, Chris Collinsworth, Daniel Plainview, Long Legs, or Wilford Brimley?
Oh, Mike, she doesn't even have tubes in her. She's just sleeping there. It's a Wednesday night in Philly. You know, I feel like we need new names. We've talked about this.
You stopped in the middle of it.
I was just doing Collinsworth.
Oh, Collinsworth is good.
Yeah.
You're not doing Wayne Jenkins?
For this?
Yeah.
No.
All right, if it's not, I don't even know if we need new ones, but we should just thin out some of these.
We're gonna get new ones for 26. Can I give you one that's not on the list?
Yeah.
2025 Al Michaels doing the double knockdown scene.
Okay.
And Rocky's knockdown Creed, they're both down. Whoever gets up before 10 seconds is gonna win this. Al, come on. You're one of the best announcers
Stay
ever.
tuned
I need
for
a little more. I just need a little more.
New
You just want to take
season.
the time to diss him?
No, I just need more. I know more's in there.
A new season of The Boys. Now streaming on Amazon. Prime Video.
Just, yeah, Al could get more excited. They've had some good Thursday night games this year. Need a little more from Al. Just one Oscar, who gets it? Bill Conti?
What a great call.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's running back the same score from the first one. Changed key in a couple of places.
Or Apollo's wife. Probably unanswerable questions. Did Adrian's pet store ever have a customer?
Nobody's ever in there.
What
Just the
could
same
she
4 dogs and 7 birds.
What could she possibly be making?
Like, what is it? It's 19.
It's like an exotic pet store in South Philadelphia in the
It's like $4.
70s. It's
Any
like,
pet
$3
store
an
need
hour.
that much bird feed?
Actually, the only person that ever bought did Rocky not buy something in there? No,
for his turtle, right?
for his turtle or for his didn't he buy something for the dog too?
Oh yeah, for what's the dog's name again?
Brutus.
Buckus.
Buckus.
It's like, oh, good. Adrian's going to be able to work part-time at our pet store with no customers. It's right across the street from the boxing gym. What kind of foot traffic did they get? We mentioned Gazzo earlier, the mafia bookie. Gazzo or Gazzo?
I think it's just
Gazzo?
Gazzo. Yeah.
What happened to him before Rocky 3?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
You think he got taken out
Oh.
in the like a Italian restaurant?
Hey, you know what? You know what happened between Rocky 3 is what year again?
82.
82. This was a time when the RICO statutes came in.
This is the Irishman.
This is the whole time they're fucking over
I think
these
he
guys.
got blown up at the docks one day.
They blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night.
Rocky, they
did
said
what?
It's Bruce Springsteen lyric.
Oh, okay.
I
I was like, what? Wait.
Rocky was a 5-1 underdog for this fight, they say. Would you have bet that?
After the first
5-1 seems like pretty.
Pretty tasty. I think Sal and I would have talked ourselves into that.
You would have parlayed it with something stupid though.
I would have done Rocky for the knockout.
Let's do Rocky, but let's get the Hartford Whalers in here too.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
That would have been Sal.
Yeah.
Sal would have taken like a high favorite. What piece of memorabilia would
Wait,
you...
I just want to ask one unanswerable question.
Yeah.
Does Rocky love boxing?
No, not at all. So he's a club fighter. It's something that he is really good
It feels
at.
like he's trapped boxing.
It feels, yeah.
He's like this body, this mind. You know, I have few gifts. This is what I have to do. But I don't feel like he's ever like, man, I can't wait to get back in the ring because I love it.
I don't know if Rocky had a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing.
But it's like asking like if Murph loves going on walks. Like I just don't know if there's a lot going on intellectually for Rocky. What would Rocky's dream have been? Like, I really love the theater.
I don't know. He seems captivated by the Old West, you know?
Rocky didn't want the rematch with Apollo at all, and you would think that he is the one that will want it more than anybody.
Seems like he wants an
loved
office job.
I think Rocky loved boxing. What
Okay.
else did he have? He just fucking walked around with a Super Ball. Occasionally would stop by the do-up guys. Maybe they had a good fire going. Like, what do you think? He loved like independent movies?
That's really the only thing we
Rocky's
talk
like,
about.
I love De Palma's movies lately. They've been really good. Like, what did he have?
He
wasn't a sports fan.
called Dress to Kill.
He didn't love like the Flyers. We never did. What were Rocky's hobbies?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't drive. Terrible driver.
Presumably he knows a little bit about sports gambling because he's collecting for the mob, right?
That's one of my favorite TV movie things when the guy can't drive and they park and they hit like the garbage cans.
Right.
Always
Oh,
gets me. What piece of memorabilia would you want or not want from this movie? I think it's the Beast aftershave bottle for me.
Okay.
It's like very stealth, but I could put it like right behind CR. Like right there, right next
Yeah.
to the Patriot helmet, just have the Beast aftershave. I also like his fake
His
broken
nose,
nose eye
yeah.
thing for the commercial that you take on and off. That'd be fun to have. And then the trunks.
Apollo's trunks.
Either.
Yeah.
I would like
Trunks, gloves, anything from the
The
fight.
car too. The cars fly.
Yeah.
the
cars
snow
aren't
cone
allowed.
machine
Oh,
that
cars aren't
Rocky
allowed?
says
Oh.
he's going to buy Paulie.
Oh.
I miss having snow cones. Really good.
What won your Coach Finstock Award for best life lesson?
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Listen to your trainer.
Don't listen to your ego. That's what got Apollo. What got Apollo like legitimately relegated to a co-star in Rocky's universe
Yeah.
is he was too anxious. He was chasing it. He could have literally,
If he hadn't read it, don't read your mentions.
man.
Don't read your hate mail.
Don't read your hate mail. He could have
Yeah.
literally let Rocky fade away into obscurity.
Yeah, nobody would remember that.
And the whole thing is about Apollo, but it's about Rocky now because Apollo chased it.
Double feature choice. Would you go 1 or 3?
You know,
I would go 3 just for variety because I feel like this is so close to 1.
I would do 3 because in the marathon, the 28 minutes from 2, when then they would go to Rocky 3, the first like 5-10 minutes of Rocky 3, which is like probably the best stretch in the history
Although,
of the franchise.
can I make a recommendation from the not Rocky universe
Fist?
for Diggstown?
oh, what a movie.
Diggstown.
Honey Roy Palmer.
James Woods and Lou
Think Sean
Gossett
owns
Jr.
that on Blu-ray?
I'm sure he does.
Diggstown 4K UHD.
What is the movie? It's a boxing movie, but it's got Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh,
and then the
Gladiator.
white boy.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that
James
movie.
Marshall.
yeah.
And the guy from Few Good Men.
And the guy from
Hal?
Few Good Men.
Hal?
How?
Answer the officer's question.
How? Ask him a quick, like, how? Like, literally, man, shout out to our men and women in service.
Brian Dennehy gets in the ring with him at the end.
And at the end,
Gladiator's good.
Gladiator's good, and he's punching, and he puts his forehead down like that
Yeah.
to make him hurt his, Gladiator's good, too. Gladiator is my Dickstown double feature.
Okay.
Who won the movie? Stallone.
Stallone wins.
Yeah. Directed, wrote it.
Craig,
starred
what do you got?
I think the Rocky franchise is really interesting because you get to witness in real time the transition from 70s Hollywood to 80s Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you have like the first 2 movies are in the 70s and it's like the gritty 70s, and then the next 2 are in the 80s and it's like the glossy 80s. The first 2 movies are 2 hours. The next 2 movies are 90 minutes. And I got to be honest, I think I like 3 and 4. Like it's like I don't love that. That's my opinion, but I'm like I can't help.
Craig,
but
I'm not sure I don't disagree. I'm not sure I don't
Craig,
agree
it's
with
the
you.
right
I think
opinion.
it's clear.
Yeah.
That's why we did 3 and 4 first
Yeah.
before
I
we
know.
did 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I
Like
think it's clear.
the end of these movies, all of them are fantastic. My dad and I watched this over Thanksgiving break, and we like basically both fell asleep halfway through the movie. But then by the time you get to the end, we were like shadow boxing our way out of the living
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
So it always delivers at the end, but it's a tough first 90 minutes
It is. You could.
YouTube kind of killed this movie.
for sure.
You can watch the montage, you can watch the fight, and you're like, I'm good.
I mean, YouTube did a lot of harm in many ways to movies. I feel like now you can, like, I talked to my 2 brothers-in-law, and every big movie, they're like, "Oh, I saw the end of that movie on YouTube," and I'm like, "Fuck, are you even gonna watch it?" And they're like, "Well, There Will Be Blood, like I saw the bowling alley."
You know,
scene." You're like, well,
It's like,
seriously?
oh yeah, you just watch like the 20 best endings in movie history.
but
you
you know
throw
what?
that up on YouTube.
You know, I'm
and
so
it kills
World's going to hell, Sierra.
I'm such an idiot that makes me watch the movies. I got something that popped up in my algorithm that the whole YouTube video was about the way that Sicario is written. Like how
Yeah.
the actual protagonist of Sicario is Benicio del Toro's character,
Mm.
but the whole script makes you think that it's Emily Blunt's character the whole time.
Have you seen Sicario? Yeah.
Heard good things.
You guys heard?
We did 2 for the Money
Yeah.
the other week. That was pitched to me by Bill as, here's your birthday movie.
Sicario? And so I
I
watched
was
it.
just like, that's not how this is supposed to work.
I watched the whole video, and then the video's maybe like 4 minutes long about the true hero of Sicario, whatever. How Sicario fools the audience, I think is the name of the video. And then I went and watched Sicario, like last night when I should have been doing higher learning stuff. So that pod's gonna suck today. But like I went and I watched Sicario, watched the whole thing back.
It's just hard. There's a lot of like TikTok top 10 performances of the 21st century, and you're watching like the climaxes of
Yeah,
all these great
I've
movies.
slipped on some of my favorites. Like, I feel like it's been a while since I watched A Few Good Men in full, but have
Because-
watched You Can't Handle the Truth and You Cut These Guys Loose like, 300 times.
Well, I mean, we have stuff like Landman to watch now.
That's true. Real art.
Thanks to Craig. Thanks to Gal. Thanks to Eduardo.
I like
Don't do that top 7 social clip.
Why are you getting weird about it? It's fine.
We'll be back in the Rewatchables next week.